I've come this way before, traveled with open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know my time. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No, I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let us make it real. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While parents are slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal.
Cause the devil is a lie, hey. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. Bounce with me, love is the word, hey. Sing with me, woo-hoo. What up, big boy? I'm used to saying love is the word. DB. What up, Kent Wells, man? Oh man, is that Kent Wells? K-Dub is what they might call you, man. What's up, Mark Wondolek? Mike Moss, love is the word. Triple, OG. DJ Punch, what it do, man? What it do? Tell Nuri to holler at me, man. KJ, what's up? Mac Wavy in this son of a bitch. Mac Wavy got a fucking Oakland DJ name. Hey, if you in Oakland and you aspire to be a DJ, I think Mac Wavy might put some swag on it, man. What up, Josh? What up, G Brown? Andrew Charles, Reggie O for 2. Sound like that's what they used to say about Oscar Robinson at Cincinnati. No, they didn't call him the Big O at Cincinnati. I think that was at Milwaukee, right? What up, Charmaine? Idris, what up? I got my that's what it hey, this is my mic all the time, except it's in the stand, man. So it highs pretty good, man. You know what I mean? Coming to the stage. You know, y'all know them as so-and-so, but tonight they're the Jackson 5. Peace and soul. Do y'all believe he committed suicide? He committed suicide. It's a suicide. I don't know, Nate Johnson. Do you believe he committed suicide? He committed suicide, right? Yeah, the Jackson 5, right? I was gonna yeah, the Jackson 5. I was gonna say that shit too. Oh man. Um he committed suicide, right? And he wrote a letter. Interesting. Interesting. He had cancer or something. Was he in immense pain or something? What's up, woke? What up, Eli Zachary? You made an early appearance, huh? Appreciate you. What up, Jay Gibson? Yeah, man. So what's up, man? What's up, y'all? How's everybody feeling, man? What up, Kevin? You know what I mean? I didn't get a chance to watch the fight in its entirety yesterday. I really wanted to watch it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really, 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 really wanted to watch that shit. Like, and I just didn't have the time to watch it. I was watching it on the shout out to Money Brown, man. Money Brown. I was in and out of his live stream. So I didn't get a chance to watch the fight like I wanted to because I wasn't home. So, but I think I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. So, hey, that girl fight was on. I didn't even see the girl. I didn't see none of it. I was fucking rushing and doing what I needed to do to get the hell out of LA, you know. But anyways, man, what's up, man? So boxing, man, is in a precarious position. I ain't seen no videos. I ain't seen no reaction videos. I ain't seen none of it. I just read the titles and put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? So y'all call in and correct everything that I'm thinking and everything that I'm saying. But I just skimmed the titles of boxing scene, and I scrolled through my Instagram timeline for like 5 to 10 minutes, and I saw all the titles on Instagram. And Crawford said the fight is off. I heard Charlo is quiet. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna open up the phone lines and we can go from there. And yeah, hopefully the internet holds up. I don't know about this internet, but yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good. So yeah, he barking up the wrong tree with Bud. We gonna see. And I really think that was the play anyway. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll fight sometime in August. I don't think Bud is fighting in May. I mean, that May is jam packed already. I don't know. Damn, that was fast. Who calling me? Unknown. Always want to be first. Okay, I got to get organized. Okay, let me get organized here. And we ready. Yep, so we're good now. Yeah, we're super good. Yeah, smash the like button on the way in, Mr. Vegas. I appreciate you, man. Cut. Yeah, so y'all got to tell me what happened, where we at in boxing, and we go from there. But from what it looks like, them niggas don't want to fight. You know what I mean? Crawford said the fight is off. You know, and so that's where we're at. So this gonna be a Jake Paul and Canelo summer, man. Shit. This gonna be a Jake Paul and Canelo summer, y'all. Damn. What we gonna do about that? Hey, I'm about to start. I'm about to start traveling, man, and keep this historical content coming. You know what I mean? So I'm what's up, Tay Jones? I'm in Chicago, man. But I'm leaving. I'm leaving like right now. H Money homeboy need to change his name from Bud to Mighty Duck. Hey, I'm just gonna clown boxing. Hey, parodies and satires are coming. All right, parodies and satire. Don't take me too serious when I'm talking about boxing, man. I might just, I don't know, man. Boxing is just full of shit, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that is, Reg. Oh, it is the Sears Tower. Oh shit, you got good eyes. It is. Shit, yeah, it is. But my dumb ass double booked and shit. I got 2 hotel rooms and shit. hey, you know a nigga ain't traveled in a year when a nigga booked 2 hotel rooms by accident. Oh man, you can't make this shit up. My cheap ass is like, man, I want that $130 back, man. You got to go through your third party. Oh man, Louis Farrakhan gonna run you out of Chicago. Oh man, I'm trying to get out of here. Shit, I'm getting out as soon as this show is over. I'm out of here. As soon as this show is over, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely going. I got to do something because boxing is just full of shit, man. No, I DM'd him. He was just too far from me. He said he was in the suburbs. I DM'd him, but he said it was a little bit too far. So, but I was only here 18 hours, so I'm gone. I'll be home first thing in the morning. So, yeah, man, yeah. Where you at? So, but yeah, man, I'm very. What's in Chicago? I need to get there. Ain't shit out here, man. Ain't nothing out here. I think if you if you live in New York, I think you're good. I'm just gonna say that. If you live in there, you good, man. It's less people though. It look like it's less people than New York though. You know. So you want to say yo, man? Man, you want to say yo? Is that what you want to do? Go ahead.
How you feel about the Asian people being attacked?
How you feel about the Asian people getting attacked? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I think they, Spence and Bud, may be waiting. I think Spence and Bud, may be waiting for Bud to leave Top Rank. Why would Bud leave Top Rank if he got a $4 million guarantee for the next 5 fights? Think about it. He knows. Listen, if you know it ain't nobody over there to fight you, man, you take that $4 million a fight and just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it pushing.
And this is what it feels like.
Hey, what up, man? What up, Mike?
Yo, what it do, Frank? What it do, man?
How you feel, man?
Feeling good, man. That's why you was in my city. I didn't know you was there. I didn't know you was downtown.
Yeah, I was seeing how far away you were, you know.
Yeah,
no big deal. I'm leaving right as soon as the show is over. I'm hopping on the plane, so no big deal.
Where you at? You at the Trump Towers?
No, I drove by it though. I drove by. That's a big ass Trump sign. Damn on this. Hey, what is that water called over there?
What you talking about? Lake Michigan?
Oh, that's Lake Michigan. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm across the street from what is that? The park where Obama got inauguration.
What, Millennium Park?
Ulysses, that's Grant Park, right?
Oh, Grant Park. Oh,
yeah, Grant Park. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, yeah, we got, man. Your boy came through. I know you a Virgil Ortiz fan.
You didn't see the fight, Fred?
I didn't see him. I saw him, but I was only watching like every 10 seconds. Like I would work for like 10 minutes and then peek in on Monty Brown's live. Shout out to Monty Brown, man. And that was it. So tomorrow I'm gonna go watch it from round 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say because I mean Virgil Ortiz impressed me. I mean he definitely impressed me.
Mm-hmm.
He showed skill. He definitely showed why he is one of the best, one of the best prospects.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still a prospect. He ain't beating no Errol Spence or no Bud Crawford.
Nah, he definitely. Who is though? Who is? But is Bud that good though?
Yeah, but I mean, Bud's that good. I mean, yeah. Listen, I know we say we want to about Bud Crawford, bro. Bud Crawford is handling Virgil Ortiz, bro, right now. From what I seen yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. Because I saw the knockdown in round 6 or 7, and I saw bits and pieces of it. So, but I haven't watched it in how it happened.
Yeah, man. So something else with this Bud and Spence. I mean, listen. For me personally, I think I think we should just say fuck the fight. Then so he's saying fuck. I mean, we should stop talking about it. If he's saying fuck the fight, he don't want to be made. Okay, cool. We ain't gonna talk about it no more. And now who's he gonna fight? Because obviously he don't want to fight no real competition.
Right.
So he wants to go on top rank and fight nobody. And so he don't give a fuck about fighting Errol Spence and fight nobody. Fuck him.
Yeah, H Money. Yeah, H Money. What's up with your boy? He ducking, man. He ducking that work. What's up with your boy? Oh man.
Yeah, but that's my call for back in the chat.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
All
right, TB. Yeah, man. I don't know what the Hooker quit when he realized Ortiz could take his. Really, he quit. I thought he had a hurt hand. Damn, he quit. I don't know. I gotta watch the fight. I don't know if he hooked. You know, my camera phone is like this big, so I couldn't really see it. And I saw like the replays of him turning around and taking a knee. Kind of like that midget did, right? Kind of like that midget did against that Japanese fighter. Oh, he ended up breaking his hand. They announced it today. Okay, good. He broke his hand. All right, cool. So yeah, the body shot made him quit. I didn't see it. His hand did they release it today? His hand was broke.
And this is what it feels like.
What's up?
Man. Yeah, you was moving and shaking earlier today, huh?
Yeah. I'll tell everybody what I did tomorrow when I get home. I just want to get home safe. I just want to get home safe.
All right. Look, hey, my little bro TBA was ducking you. He was ducking that smoke. He knew you was gonna give him a C-note to go get some yachts.
I DM'd him. I was going. He was too far. He said he sounded like it was too far. So
he was 10 minutes away. He like, damn, he gonna force me to get some coochie. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Right.
Let me tell Fred I'm in Peoria or Springfield or somewhere.
I'm closer to Wisconsin, man. You know, I'm not really in the Chicago area.
And you know what's crazy? I got two out there right now. I got one that went yesterday and one that went this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One with her daughter and the other one that went on a solo trip.
Oh, that's what's up.
Probably went to go see some dick or something.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Man, so Virgil Ortiz. Huh?
Tell me what you thought.
So, Virgil's solid. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. I expected him to win. I wasn't going for him, but I expected him to win. I didn't expect him to get the stoppage though. I thought it was going to go, to distance and get the judges in there, but he did his thing. You know what I mean? So whether the hand was broken or not, I think he still would have got the victory. Now, I know he called out Bud, but I don't think he would have called out Bud. I think they were kind of fortunate. You got Errol Spence and you got Bud Crawford here. What do you want to say to them? So I mean, you put the mic in a combat athlete's face. Of course, he's going to say something, right? He's got to say something. But if they would have just given him the mic and just let him say his own piece, I don't believe that he would have called for either one of them. But some people might look at that as him calling out Terrence Crawford. Other people might look at it as if you ducking Errol Spence. He the one with 2 belts, right? So if you want to be a champion, why wouldn't you go for 2 belts versus 1?
Right.
I'm just saying. But I don't want him to, for all of the young boxers, man, listen, I want them to stay active and I want them to make gradual steps towards the belts, because what's going to end up happening is, Nate, that's not Virgil's style, but they end up fast tracking these dudes. And man, if they take 1 or 2 losses, especially 2 losses in a row, then fans are just not going to get behind them no more. They're going to be cab drivers and bums and tomato cans. So let them make gradual steps. I think for Virgil, if they want to put him in there with some veterans, that's Wiley, put him in there with David Avanesian, or Jesse Vargas, and if y'all want to put him in there with a young gun, put him in there with, he probably not Speedy Rashidi Ellis because they supposedly, both in the same, under the same promotion, but I doubt if they're teammates and they're training together. or Jamal James, you know, and
my favorite fighter, man. Why you gonna put my favorite fighter in there, man?
yeah, Jared somebody, huh? But if they want to make a big fight for him at that, at 147, I think maybe 2 fights down the line, they could line up him and Boots. But for both of those dudes, I think there's the Jesse Vargas, the David Avanesian. There's one Middle Eastern dude, Amir Khan.
Shit, hold on. I gotta take. I'm sorry, my bus.
Yeah, go ahead.
Run the show, DB, for a second.
Well, shit, man, can't nobody hear me with that church bell going off. Got a whole church bell going off.
Keep talking, man.
But anyway, I believe that those are the fights for those dudes. Though they want to put them in there with veterans, put them in there with Jesse Vargas, David Avanesian, and have the young dudes fight each other. Speedy Rashidi. Well, they're not young, but the prospective champions: Speedy Rashidi Ellis, Jamal James, Boots, and even what's his damn name that just lost yesterday. But anyway, man, have those dudes fight each other, man, and gradually make their way up to the belt. So that's what I think, man. I would have loved to see Virgil Ortiz and Mikey get out. But I believe that Robert Garcia or Virgil's daddy's training them. And since they're not melanated, nobody's going to put pressure on those dudes to fight each other. That will be a good fight, two decently heavy-handed dudes, not that mobile kind of stationary fighters. The battle of the California Mexican versus the Tex-Mex. That would be good. But anyhow, man, I wanted to move over to the Bud and EJ thing. So I was thinking about this, and y'all in the chat, y'all tell me. So Errol is a unified champion. If Bud Crawford had 2 or 3 belts, put this in the chat, would he give Errol Spence Jr. a 50-50 split? Put in the chat. If Bud Crawford, unified champion, and he had 2 or 3 belts, would he himself give Errol Spence a 50-50 split? Boss Red said, hell no. Okay.
Hell no.
Big Dog, fuck Bud. Look, there you go. D-Dub, nope. Big Lloyd said nope. Yeah. Said hell no. Picasso, hell no. And I was waiting for it. I was waiting for Fly Higher Andrew Charles. There you go. Yes. Fly High, you do a damn lie. H Money says yes, man. Okay, look, there's 2 yeses, 3 yeses, and everybody else says no. So I think we know what the answer is. Hold on, let me see. Boxer Sparring. He says Jamal James, Ray Robinson. Yeah, Ray Robinson, that's right. Connor Ben, yeah, Brooke, Khan, Figueroa, Kavalauskas, Steele, Clayton, David Avanese, G.D. Ellis, Thomas Delorme, Abel Ramos, Gus Porter, Thurman, Garcia Lippin. Yeah, there's a lot. Thank you for that, Boxer Sparring. Those are all of those names, and those dudes need to be mixing it up with each other, and let all the other the relatively new or unnamed prospects get in the ring with each other and build names on the second tier. But yeah, Boxer Sparring, you're right. Those are the guys that need to get down together. Yeah, and yeah, but man, that Bud thing, man, this dude is just. Man, I meant to call Reg earlier because he did a video and he was saying that you see Reg's video about it earlier?
I haven't.
Yeah. He was basically saying I don't know. I mean, I think everybody just frustrated and if we're not seeing the fight, at least seeing some progress being made. But it was almost put as if as if it was put on Errol to make the fight happen alone. Do you remember when you ran? And I thought they said that Earl was making it about money. Do you remember when you ran into Bud's camp when you got out of the taxi or whatever, and you walked into the lobby? Who did you see in the lobby?
Earl.
At that hotel. And they said that EJ was living check to check. Do you remember that conversation? Remember that? Fred,
oh yeah, when he said they live in paycheck to paycheck.
Right. Cool. And he was making the big money, and the EJ was undisciplined and all these other things, right? So that's Bud's camp that started that narrative about the money. And again, I just keep going back to this right here. Listen, this guy is a unified champion. This fight will only get made, it can only get made if Arrow gets that third belt off a 50-50 dance, man. And that's the only way that Bud will, I'm doing air quotes, make concessions to make the fight happen. But if Bud got that second belt, it'd be a standoff until these dudes reach 168 pounds, which would never happen. So Errol got to get the belt, the third belt. And at that point, that means he's already got a better resume. The more acclaimed names on his, but also having this another top-notch name on his resume and another belt. I mean, it's just undeniable. But and my last thing I want to say, you got something you want to add to that?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. And the last thing I want to ask is I only listened to about 2 or 3 shows between yesterday and today. But so when we talk about resume, I always hear people say resume. Can you and also people in the chat tell me, without waiting to see what somebody else types in, tell me what resume means? Because I hear this narrative about such and such has a better resume. So let's go, for example, let's take Sean Porter, for example, right? We go, Sean Porter's got a resume. Well, to me, to DB, resume don't mean shit when you get in there and you lose. These are big fights. So yeah, Sean, he has fought people, but he lost to EJ. He lost to Kell Brook. He lost to the flute man, Keith Thurman, right? He lost big fights. So when I hear resume, I'm like, I'm just trying to understand what people are thinking. So can you tell me what resume means to you? Well, see, pound for pound, you say body of work, but can you be more specific? Body of work means that all these guys have fought somebody. So if these guys were both, let's say, for example, and I won't use names there, I'll just use names in the chat. Let's say pound for pound boxing channel. Yeah, I know he'd be Danny. Pound for pound boxing channel was 10-0, and Joe Jack is 10-0. How do you tell who's got the better resume? They're both 10-0. And they both have 50% knockout ratios. He's knocked out 50% of his guys. He's knocked out 50%. How can you tell who's got the better resume? Resume sounds like what you are potentially capable of doing in a competition.
And I'll add to that while you're reading the chat.
Yeah.
Sean Porter's biggest wins are Danny Garcia and Adrian Broner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you do the triangle theory, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter have never beaten A-level fighters.
Right.
So that puts them in a tier lower. They're below Broner, Garcia, tier below our fighters of this era. You understand what I'm saying?
You just finished up my second thought.
Okay.
Yep, you finished up my thought. I was waiting for the people to type in. You were saying exactly what I was getting ready to say. You said it, exactly what I was going to say. Those are his biggest wins, and those guys, Adrian Broner hasn't beat anybody. Listen, he hasn't beat any named opponents or anybody really respectable at 140 and 147. So you count the guy because he's popular, right? I mean, he's the black version of Ryan Garcia, so to speak. Right, he's popular, but he ain't really accomplished much. And I know the people that love Floyd Mayweather and love that he's connected to Floyd are going to go, but he's a 3-division, 4-division world champion. You know exactly what I mean. Let's not get into semantics.
Yeah, man. Mike Weary the Great. I'm in Chi-Town, man. Hey, Big Dog said Bud is losing fans every time he talks. And I said that. I said that when I heard that. I said this. I'm not even gonna root for the dude anymore. He don't give 2 shits about your dollar. He got a man. That's what happened when you got a guaranteed contract, man. They don't give shit about you. You know what I mean? Boy, can give 2 shits. He gonna go fight this Ortiz guy, beat him, and then wait till next year and say, Oh well, he don't want to fight me. I'm still waiting on Manny Pacquiao. I'm waiting on Manny Pacquiao to unretire.
Oh man! So this guy will make concessions for Manny Pacquiao, but he won't accept anything less than he won't accept anything other than the mansion from Errol Spence.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, you got to talk to H Money about that shit because I don't get it.
Yeah, he'll let Manny, and if anybody calls in, don't say shit about Manny a legend. We're talking about today fighting. I don't care what you did 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Manny a legend, and he's this, and Manny's that, and Manny fought Floyd. Well, the same thing. We're talking about resumes. He lost to Floyd, so don't say that. He just beat scary ass Keith Thurman, who, listen, I got to give him credit for the win because Keith was a champion, and he's at the top of the, I guess he's a top 10 welterweight, I guess. So I got to give him credit for that win. But Manny ain't fought none of the other dudes. He ain't fought Sean. He ain't fought Bud or Errol. He was trying to fight Mikey because he thought Mikey saw something in EJ and was going to win that fight. Yeah, let me see. It's the same argument Crawford made on Porter. And then he tells Sean Porter to stand down and stand by. I mean, come on, man.
This nigga pulled a party boy. What is they called? The Barty boys? What are they called? The Bruiser boys? Something boys. They got a dumbass gay name. What is it?
Yeah. What's their names, Reggie?
The Standby Boys. What is it? The Party Boys? The Proud Boys. No. Proud Boys. I knew it was something corny. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. I knew it was something. Yeah.
Let's see. I put into Fearless Fred. Mm-hmm. Manny got more L's than him.
Manny got 7 L's.
What up, P Good? Hustler Slim.
Manny 42, man. Still pimping the game.
Man. Let's see. Dion Candy in the building with the $5 holler. He said Ortiz will have a better resume than Bud if he fought Thurman this year. I can't disagree with you. At least at this weight class. Right? People keep going back. They do the same thing with Broner that they do with Broner and Bud. Those are like two of the only fighters that people go back into previous divisions. So Errol Spence is punished because he wasn't born. I mean, because he wasn't fighting at pencil weight. That don't make sense. Yeah. Deacon 305, what up?
What's up, Dick? Yeah, he gonna beam in here. Let him.
Yes, indeed.
Stressed and highly favored. What's good, family?
Oh, what you? Up, now you Jesus? You predicting I'm about to beam you in or what?
It's on time. Hey man, how y'all doing, family?
Unbelievable, sir.
Feeling worse now.
How you doing?
Shit, my headache.
Bless. Now, and Fred, I wanted to check on you and your family. Y'all okay?
I'm okay.
No, I was just saying because all this stuff going on with the killing. I know that's probably what touched you emotionally.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Man, I think it's propaganda, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. Man, you know what they said? I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. They said 3,800 attacks on Asians, right? And I said, that's 10 a day. I'm like, what the? In my head, I'm like, okay, 10 attacks on Asians a day, right? Doesn't that sound normal in a country of like 370 million people?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Preach.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you ain't about to get me on this propaganda machine.
Yeah, real talk.
10 attacks a day and there's 400 million people if you count the undocumented ones. Man, give me a break, man. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Man, y'all can do better. Yeah, y'all can. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's all.
You know, that's the media's job, though, to spread propaganda. You know, it sells, you know. The more eyes watching them, the better it is for them, you know. Yeah. But what I love that we can all be grown men here and family. Everybody have their own opinion. That's cool. I'm not mad at nobody.
Yep.
Everybody's grown, and I respect all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
that said, I still respect Bud, and I respect him even more. So I got a little flip side of what everybody's saying. It's like, that make me dislike him even more. No, not for me. Because as a man, think about it. If it was you personally, and you got somebody out here sunning you, talking about what you worth, what you ain't going, what he's not gonna give you, what you're gonna accept. That's almost sunning a grown man, and he's not gonna have it. You know, instead of being disrespectful to old boy, he said, you know what? That fight is behind me. I'm not worried about it. He could have went in and tried to be disrespectful and childish, but he didn't. I respect him because he did not do that. Because you got some people that get in front of that camera and act complete assholes. You know what I'm saying? Earl is a good person. So I would have been pissed if he would have got on the mic and disrespected Earl. See what I'm saying? But at the same time, I respect Terrence for standing up like a man and say, you know what? I'm not going to chase that. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, but I'm not going to chase it. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. And again, he was deemed pound for pound after Andre Ward. They say he win a few more fights, he become the number one. He did that. He became number one. But here's the thing. Now this is the racism part of it. When you go back to Jack Johnson beating down folks that he shouldn't have been able to beat down and sleeping with their women and all this type of stuff, that took away, once that black man became world heavyweight champion, what that did was took away the inferiority of white folks having white supremacy mindset over black folks, right? So he kind of killed that stigma, right? So here it is. This is why it's so hard right now for black folks to take a proper position, because they don't want to feel like you're more dominant than them. They want to have that superiority over you, right? So that's why they water down pound for pound. Tell me who's on your just check out YouTube, check out Facebook, Instagram, all that. You'll see all these little posters. Who you have for your pound for pound. Who you have for your pound for pound. You know, they're watering it down because they're trying to change the conversation. And what they do is, once they get us to coming up with all our own individually pound for pound, what that do is water it down from the real champion who has been deemed earned pound for pound. And then what they say, anybody but a nigga. So what they do is, Canelo is pound for pound number one. Anybody but a nigga. So we have to be careful and stop following that trend. If this man earned the right, even if they would have said Earl Spence was pound for pound after Andre Ward, right? Then you would have had to respect that. We don't want to water it down and take away the respect and the prestige of it because a black man has it. We got to quit following, because it's a trick, man. They gonna always water it down and spread it out unless somebody don't look like us get in that position. Watch how they stick to it when it's not us. When it's not us, they're going to always fall in line. And you're going to see discipline. That's why I think it's very reckless for us. I'm not calling name, I'm just speaking. It's reckless for us to get on that bandwagon and water it down, because it take away the proper prestige that it holds. They want us to be doing all that stuff. I don't think we should do it. Terrence Crawford is pound for pound number one until he loses. Until he loses. When he loses, the next man up. If I'm wrong, you know, this is how I feel. You know, I've been watching boxing for a long time, and that's how it's always been. That's what I've always seen. One man took that position. You didn't have two or three who in the top five. No, it was one pound for pound. One fighter was deemed pound for pound. Not a collective group or 1 to 5. No. That's just like Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing real quick, DB. Please, one more thing. That to me, you ever heard that where they had these little kids racing and the kid that won the race? No, he didn't practice. He worked hard. He did everything he had to do to win that race. But once he got his trophy, the coach said, you know what? We got a trophy for all the kids because we don't want all the kids to feel like losers. So the child to feel like, well, he's like, damn, I did all this here to earn my victory, and everybody get a trophy. So it takes away the hard work, the dedication. It just water it down to nothing. And that's not right. If a kid earn his spot and work hard and earn that position, it should not be watered down to handing trophies to all the kids. They got different trophies for different levels. First, second, third. Everybody can't get first place trophies. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, DB. My bad.
No, you're doing it good, bro. You cooking. Thanks for that. So when we're talking about pound for pound, somebody just said in the chat too, it's an opinion, and that's true. But my question is, you said they are pound for pound until they lose. Well, what if somebody else is undefeated, more active, has fights a better level of competition, and maybe no periods of extended periods of inactivity? So can't that person who was holding that number one spot be surpassed?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. What that does is put that fighter in position. So when this fighter either retires or loses, and if he's still doing all that you say he was doing, then he replaces that spot once that guy is no longer that champion, pound for pound king. He just can't be pound for pound and still active and never lost and say, you know what, because this guy is more busier, we remove you. It don't work like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because we tell the truth, we wanted to see Floyd fight more than he did. And he was pound for pound for a minute. We wanted to see more fights. But what, we got 1 or 2 fights a year? You know, when you think about it, go back when Roy Jones and all them folks was fighting, man. And he was pound for pound for a minute. But when Floyd took the mantle, he changed the game. Floyd believed in hit and not get hit. You'll last long in the sport. Also, if you're not fighting as consistent as other fighters, you will last longer as well. So he understood all that. He preserved his body for some billions. He understood his mind. He had a vision. He seen himself being a billionaire. And it took a plan and a blueprint to get there. He had to step outside of the box. Sometimes you have people who come and change the game, and it's meant for them to do that. And it's proven when you see the body of work and also the earned income from what he did. This man is a billionaire, and he's not the smartest cookie in the room on certain things, but he surrounded himself with very smart people. He put a plan, a blueprint together and executed it. And I wanted to say something else that just last week, man, God gave me a vision, and then he gave me a confirmation to that vision. It was something, and I really don't want to speak it out loud, but you know what? If it's from God and it's for us, I just want to say something. The vision God gave me, and then I seen something that gave confirmation to the vision. I said that. I'm going to show you what he gave me. He said, you know what? We have enough millionaires and billionaires amongst black folks, right, to get together and see, notice, not just this country, but the world follows what black folks here in America do. We are the trendsetters. So what I'm saying is, if we buy these car companies that are gone out of business, we can go and buy those factories and build our own cars. We got people who are smart enough to design our own vehicles. Imagine that. If we was to, because there's no black owners in these industries like that. We got enough money in black society to get that done. Think about it, if we owned our own car, not no cars, not no used cars. I'm talking about will you build your own vehicles? If we build our own vehicles, don't you imagine? Can't you imagine what man, that would be huge, man. It's enough money to do that, to get our own company and build our own cars, come from black people. Hell, we started it from the beginning. Get back to it. I just think
2020.
Say it again.
It's God's vision 2020.
God is beyond anything you can imagine, my brother. He's beyond me and your simple thoughts. And he's also timeless.
Timeless. Priceless.
Timeless.
If God is eternal,
Well,
eternal, there is no end in sight.
hallelujah.
He's timeless.
Say it again.
He's above all.
Mm-hmm.
I just trust him. He's been so good.
Well.
He's been good to me, brother. And
Mm-hmm.
he's never led me wrong, never led me astray. I could have been dead and gone many a times. I'm still here, bro.
Still here.
And I don't mind. And I always give a testimony about just how good he is.
Amen. Mm-hmm. Hallelujah.
And one thing I'm going to say this before I get off. One thing I learned about God,
Hallelujah.
and he taught me, you do not play with God.
Teach me.
Because God will whip you with many stripes. You do not play with, you play with a lot of things, but you don't play with God.
3 stripes?
Okay. I'm just saying, you know, God ain't nothing to play with, my brother.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, I love y'all. I'm glad I was able to get in where I fit in, and I appreciate it.
Today is Sunday.
Amen.
5 with the sermon.
Amen. I'm just saying, God is a great God. He's beyond good. He's great. He is great. Allahu Akbar. Hey, man. Hey, peace and love. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all, brothers. Hey, peace. DB, keep him woke, DB. All right.
Peace. Peace. Woo, hallelujah. Oh man, this nigga had this nigga was doing the praise dance.
Hey, look at Mike where he did
boxing off of Jesus. Oh God. Hey,
Mike,
put that
going to hell, man.
Put that on the shirt, underdog. Put that on the shirt, underdog. Hey, y'all want to make money? Hey, I'm not lying. This is a money maker, boxing over Jesus. How about that? Shit. Them 30-year-olds gonna wear that shirt. Them 25 just to piss their grandma off.
Yeah.
That's I love that shirt.
Said, Mike, you in trouble.
Oh man. Yeah, he going to hell for that. He going to hell for that.
You see, the offering plate is being passed around. Damn. Well,
Mike Weary was an asshole in the barbershop. Mike Weary always tried to prove he was right every night. Mike Weary swear he was the smartest nigga that ever lived. Mike Weary said that Fred was Bob Arum lover. Yes, sir. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mike Weary the Great was the blackest nigga in the barbershop. Ha ha. Mike Weary the Great came every night talking about black excellence. Ha ha. Mike Weary the Great. Mike Weary the Great is going to black heaven. Ha ha ha. Mike Weary the Great is gonna love his ancestors. Ha ha. Mike Weary the Great. Ha ha. Mike Weary the Great. You're not called Mike Weary the Great for nothing. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Weary the Great is going to black heaven. Ha ha. He knows that there's no white Jesus. Ha ha. And it was a black Jesus. Ha ha. Mike Weary the Great, your hairline is coming back and your afro will grow. Ha ha. I tell ya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let the church say amen. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep you long, but the doors of the church is open. I said the door.
Neil before he said, Bud is a coward. Amen. Boy, only in a barbershop, man. All y'all going to hell.
Oh man, niggas in the hotel about to call the front desk on me, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, we got
you caught that, Reg?
with the background music. Fred, your pastor voice is horrible. I ain't been to church since I was 13, nigga. Leave me alone. The other one, how I know is because I watched Coming to America 49 times. That boy's good. The boy's good. What up, Woke? The offering plate is being passed around. Ain't it?
Let the $2 holler. He said, let the church say, press one.
Oh, man. Hey, there you go. Let the church say press one. There you go, champ side. Let the church say press one. We getting all these shirts in here tonight, man. What's up, E1K, man? We getting all these shirts, man. Let the church say press one. Wow, that's a good one. Someone DM that the champ side and let them know that on behalf of E1K. You know what I mean? Let the church say press one. In champ side's voice.
Earlier I was watching Dante's channel a little earlier, and
what'd he say?
Bill did an interview with Aki. And man, he was on there and caught Mauricio on that fib. So remember the interview we watched about a week ago with Mauricio on it was all good about a week ago. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't remember whose channel it was. God, I want to give him credit, but
I remember you and I spoke about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, Mauricio was saying that Devin and Ryan both petitioned to have the fight later on so they could do it in front of a crowd.
Right.
Yeah, well, you got to look at the interview because Bill put the emails up on the screen.
He did? Oh, Bill come with those receipts. That nigga Bill be coming with the receipts, man. Oh, man.
So like, man, I'm be over here lying on Dev. You know what I'm saying? Dev didn't ask for that. Like, if he said that's what Ryan wanted, so shit. I mean, he can't force him to fight. Man. So he said, we didn't go against it, but he showed 2 or 3 text messages and about 3 or 4 emails between him and Mauricio. I think maybe one was with Bob or somebody, but
I'm never DMing him again. I'm never texting Bill Haney again.
Yeah,
never.
But also with the fight with Loma, though, Loma was talking about Dev was a coward, and I think Bill took that to heart. He like, hold on, man, you can't be calling my son no coward, because now I'm finna release these DMs and text messages and all of that. So they told Loma told Dev to reach out to his manager, which is Egus. And so, Trill Bill jumped on it. Hit Egus, and Egus like, oh, I'm not the person to talk to. I'm like, all right, well, shit. They said, y'all talking about hit you. They said to hit you. So he like, no, I talked to Bob. And just the world round and round and round. So,
hey, are you staying on? Because I'm opening up a phone line. Are you staying on?
Yep.
Or you staying on?
Oh no, go no.
Okay. I'm not rushing you. Nigga just hung up. Nigga just hung up on me. Nigga, I wasn't telling you to stop talking. Nigga, I was saying I'm gonna open up a second phone line. Shit, you can save my voice. Shit, I don't need to talk for 2 hours, nigga. No, what you hang up for? Oh man. But no, I'm good. Bill be coming through. Hey, don't text Bill, man. Don't text her. Don't text her, man. Don't text her. Don't text her. Ha ha. Konnichiwa.
How do you feel about the Asian people?
Konnichiwa. That's what I think of them. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Press 1. How you say 1 in Japanese? Huh? How you say 1 in Japanese? Oh, man. Oh, man. I love it, man. Hey, dog. I mean, oh, man. It feels good when you can monetize haters. Oh, man. Uno. Uno. Water. That's how you say 1 in Ichi. Ichi was a good boy.
And this is what it feels like.
Ichi was a good boy. Press Y.
Man, you need to stop that, man. You gonna have people thinking you serious, man. That's why you.
What?
Man, you gonna have people thinking you serious. They gonna be like, we got another anti-Asian black guy. Let's keep up the narrative.
Oh man, I don't care.
You know what's sad, man? How the fuck does black people become the face of everything when something's being attacked? Like when it's a rash or something, we become the face of it. When it's a rash of, let's say, anti-Semitism, it's the black people. Let's roll out the black people. Anti-this, let's roll out. Like, we become the face of this stuff, and it's like, really? They treat us like, because we not, but they want to treat us like we some kind of organized group, and that we have, and we talk about anti-Asian things or anti-this. Fred, be honest, 100%. When you hanging out with the brothers, with black people, black men, just hanging out, dude, have you ever had a conversation, seriously, where black men was freely using slang, derogatory language against Asians or any races, like really just using bigoted language? Have you ever experienced
honestly,
that?
Never. Honestly, in my life, never.
You know why? Because we don't have those conversations in our households. When we're in our households, we don't call Mexicans derogatory names. We call them Mexicans or whatever we call them. But we don't call Asian people. I don't even know. When I hear, like, even that basketball player that got traded for the Heat, when he made that slur they said anti-Semitic, I didn't even know what that was. Like, it's slang and words, derogatory words that I don't even know what they are, because that's not even in my lexicon. When I'm sitting there and talking to my son, and my dog, we're talking about life, but we're not disparaging another race. We're just talking about who we are and what we need to do. We, as black people, just being honest, when we get in our houses, we be trying to stay away from them other people. Not necessarily like that, but we try to stay away because of the stigma that's attached to us anytime we come around. Fred, you a black man, a dark black man. I don't give a damn who you with. When you walk into a room, I don't give a damn who you with. They're going to turn and look at you. Not because you walked in with a big ass chain on. Not because you walked in with your wife. They're going to look at you, and the first thing going to be like, especially if you somewhere where they don't normally see black people.
Dark black man.
I didn't mean it like that, Fred. What I meant was,
sound like a corny ass superhero that Damon Wayans play. Dark ass black man.
You ain't lying. But I'm glad that you brought up. That's why I was sitting there laughing when the anti-Asian, they tried to act as though it's an epidemic, and not only that, black people are at the center of it. And I'm like, how? Like, how? We've been going in and out of these Asian stores. We know what happened in LA, but these people's businesses been in our community since we all been here, And there's no rash of us going and burning down and vandalizing these people when we see them in their stores and we knocking them beside the head. Like, so that's another narrative that I don't appreciate being pushed. And also, I was listening to Deacon, man. I don't want to rebuttal Deacon. I'll just offer a caveat. I don't know if Deacon is aware, but when black people build things that are successful, white people come buy them. They come buy them.
Listen.
Think about everything that we've had. Jet Magazine.
Listen, Linda. Yep. I was going to say that.
We had, owned by what? Even Jay-Z, who we've been touting. Look at his business move. What did he do? He sold title for a spot on the board of Square, the company that's helped produce Cash App and shit like that. They own, so no matter what we do, no matter how much, they own it, they buy it, they like the mob, Godfather, they make an offer you can't refuse. So I think when it comes to us building up things, the thing about it is build it up to sell or build it up for us to have it for 50, 60, 70 years. If that's the case, then I think then the paradigm looks different when it comes to what success looks like. But anyway,
they killed the horse in Godfather. Can you believe that?
Oh, you know, they said that was a real story. You know, Joe Colombo of the Five Families in New York. You know, they was a consultant on that film. They told them what they could and couldn't put in. You got to check that out. Yeah, but you see, they narrative and how they allowed themselves to be depicted on screen. They made sure the mafia made sure that they had control over that. We the ones that don't have control over how we depicted on screen. But Fred, I'm gonna let you go. Keep your foot on their neck, and shout out to the third.
Shout out to the third base. Base in your face, motherfucker, silly sucker, ass clucker. Now you're ducking because you can't stop a brother like the quick stuff. And I'm true to the game. You're lame, and things ain't gonna never be the same because a nigga like the quick is taking over. Hey, I wrote down a quote today, third shift, Brandon. I says, if you don't know your worth, they will buy your purpose. That's what I wrote down today. And I was thinking, anyhow, that's what I thought today. If you don't know your worth, they will buy your purpose. And you will become an employee. Yep. H money. Oh, damn. Hide your girl. And most importantly, cover your ears. And I appreciate you, Miss Davis. It ain't no boxing section tonight. He is currently under the weather. He is currently sick, y'all. He needs some chicken noodle soup. He needs some alphabet soup. You know what I mean? He needs some veggies. Pick it up. Who needs some veggies? Pick it up. What's up?
What's good, Fred? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling like $1 million.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You feeling like money. And you know me, money. I'm H money, big H, you dig? Hey, Fred, man, they gonna have to start calling you King Freddie around here. You feel me? Give Fred the crown. You know what I mean? Give him the crown right now, you dig? But Fred, you know, you got the crown just like Terrence Crawford, pound for pound, #1. On these YouTube streets. You feel me? #1, Terrence Crawford at the fight yesterday.
One.
Hey, Terrence Crawford said he gonna knock out Virgil Ortiz. You seen the camera? It was on Terrence Crawford, and it was on DAZN. That means everybody was watching DAZN, including Earl Spence Jr. You know, it was the night of the welterweights last night. And shout outs to Virgil Ortiz Jr. He looked phenomenal. Improves his record. 17 wins, 17 knockouts, undefeated, only 22 years old, only 22. He was the number.
He has a great future. 22, great future ahead of him.
A great trainer as well, Robert Garcia. You know what I mean?
Robert Garcia is overrated, dog.
He's a good trainer. He's proven.
Yeah, he overrated.
He beat Adrian Broner. Can I talk about the accolades real quick?
Garcia overrated. He just got he got quantity. Anyways, go ahead, continue.
Hey, how is my audio, Fred? You hear me good? I'm good.
I can't hear you in my snare. Turn me up in my snare, man.
I'm good. I'm just making sure. I think it might. Yeah, hey, look, Fred, I'm just saying, like, you talk about accolades, Robert Garcia had a great career as a fighter. You know, he was a champion as a fighter. He
as a
fought
fighter.
against Diego Corrales, rest in peace. And also as a trainer, he got a family of trainers, right? His father trained Fernando Vargas, and that's who Virgil Ortiz fights like. He's like a young Fernando Vargas. You know what I mean? I think he's a very good fighter. Shout out to Maurice Hooker. He came with the smoke, though. Hooker came with the smoke with the right hands. It was a war while it lasted, but the body punching of Virgil Ortiz was too much. You know, so you talk about the welterweights. You got Earl Spence Jr., unified champion. You got Terrence Crawford, #1 pound for pound, 3-division world champion, right? You know what I mean? Former undisputed champion. So when is the fight gonna happen, Fred? So many times in boxing, we missed out on great fights. Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis, it never happened. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Aaron Pryor, it never happened. You know, Floyd Mayweather versus Winky Wright, we never got certain fights. You know what I mean? So what do you think about it? Will the fight ever happen? Because yesterday it sounded like the fight will never happen.
Well, I mean, you're a Bud fan, and Bomac will fit on your show. You can squeeze Bud. Can you squeeze Bomac into your schedule?
Yeah, we can make that happen, definitely. Goddamn right. You know what I mean? One of the best trainers in boxing. I respect these fighters, man. I respect these trainers. Bomac, you know, he's doing a great job. He's doing a hell of a job. You know, I'm proud of him as a black man to do what he's doing. You know, he got a management company, B&B Boxing. You know, he got some good fighters. You know, they work with Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, I know you like Shakur Stevenson.
I do, but I'm starting to get off of him a little bit. Like, he ain't. I'm starting.
Come on, he's a champion. He's only 23.
He ain't a champion right
Dave
now.
Prince and them. Come on, Andre Ward. He got a good team. Terrence Crawford. You know, hey, Fred. But check this out. I think Terrence Crawford gonna knock out Virgil Ortiz, man. He gonna punish Virgil Ortiz. I like how they was promoting it on the Zone. They was showing Terrence Crawford love on the Zone, man. You know, gave him some great interviews. Earl Spence was there. You know, that's the third time. I think that's the fourth time he's been at a DAZN fight. So Earl Spence might as well just sign with DAZN right now and fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? That'd be a big fight. On DAZN, they put that money up. You think DAZN will put it? Like you said, what about the purse bids, right?
Like we always do about this time. I go for mine. I got. I turn up in the sky.
Hey, Fred, Terrence Crawford got hands. That boy a killer. He's the real deal. You know what I mean? Hey, look.
Crawford knockout.
8 straight knockouts. Who doing it like that?
Who he beat?
Shit, Kell Brook in his last fight, the same dude Earl Spence fought. The same dude that won rounds against Earl Spence. Kell Brook, who beat Sean Porter. You know that. I know you fuck with the PBC. You know, Kell Brook beat him. Came to America. Hey, so Fred, let's talk about this heavyweight fight real quick. You know what I mean? What's up with Andy Ruiz? Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. You know, what's up with Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, undisputed? Don't you got Bob Arum coming through?
Oh, Bob Arum would have came on today, but I ended up going out of town. Maybe I'll get him on tomorrow. Hold tight.
Who's the best heavyweight in the world right now?
Who's the best heavyweight in the world right now?
Number one. Who got the best win?
Who got the best win?
Who's the only one that's undefeated?
Who's the only one that's undefeated?
Who had all the belts?
Fury's
the only one that ever had all the belts.
Who's the only one that's ever had? Fury.
Exactly.
Lewis. Who else?
Fury. That's okay. Fury. Fury. When you gonna get Fury to the barbershop? I know you talked to Bob Arum about that.
Ask him. Ask Bob. Bob will be on this week. We'll get him.
What you think about Tyson Fury real quick as a fighter? I ain't talking about no.
I think he's a cheater, man.
Now I'm talking about boxing skills, man.
He a cheater. I think Fury's a cheater.
I'm just asking about boxing skills, bro.
I just told you he's a cheater. He cheats in all his big fights.
I mean, was you saying that when the first time they fought Deontay Wilder,
I wasn't up on my research then. No.
I mean, you should have been, because he was already he been caught for cheating. I mean, years ago. I mean, so why when that first fight happened? I'm just asking why when that first fight was leading up to it, it was nothing about.
I didn't see it.
Nothing was said. How you forget about it? If he, what was you? I mean, was you giving him his credit back then?
The tree falls down in the forest and nobody's around. Does it still?
Hey,
make
was
a
you
sense?
giving him his credit back then? I'm saying before that though.
Yes,
that's all that I'm saying.
I was. Yes.
Okay, for sure. But hey, hopefully we can make it happen. Thank you, Fred. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, peace, yo. Elijah Billings, Elijah coming back from the dead. Elijah got caught up in the rapture, didn't he? This dude get more delusional everything he calls. Yeah, man. H money is H money, man. H money is H money. White Povetkin this weekend. That's definitely gonna be a knockout. I am definitely betting that fight doesn't go 12. They're gonna be tired by round 5. Both of them gonna be tired. Just who gonna be more tired? Who gonna be more tired? Who's gonna be more tired? Povetkin or White? That's the question. Who gonna get tired first? I mean, Povetkin is old. His body's kind of decapitating now because he been on that stuff for his whole career. So his body can't hold up for 12 rounds. And Dillian White, he don't have the skill set to box and punch for 12 rounds, So I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I don't care, but I know I'm gonna just listen to Reggie. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just listen to Reggie. I listened to him in August when that fight happened, so I'm gonna listen to him again. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm on. The audience will get tired. Oh man, yeah, man. I'm about to get on this bird, man. It's gonna be a short show, relatively speaking, tonight because I'm about to get on this bird. I'm trying to be home first thing in the morning. Caesar, charge. Yeah, man. Where are we in this conversation? Where are we? I don't know where we at, but fuck it. It's personality time. Who am I gonna talk about now? Who am I gonna talk about, Pastor? No, but seriously, how many chances is Crawford gonna give Pacquiao? Bud fans, how many chances is Bud gonna give Manny Pacquiao? They should have fought at 40. Right? They should have fought at 40. And he was a world champion at 35. So all that shit makes sense, right? Pacquiao can make any weight, 35, 40, and 47. I really believe Pacquiao can still make 40. I think maybe not 35, but I think he can make 40 now.
And this is what it feels like.
Sir Reggie Owens.
What's up there? Don Cornelius, Mike Fred, with no fro. What's that?
Don No Fro Cornelius. What's popping?
Oh, chilling, man. You better wear that disguise going through that airport, man.
Oh God, dog.
They on the train.
You ain't never lie. I'm getting an Uber, nigga. I ain't fucking getting on no train. I'm catching an Uber.
You better wear a disguise to that airport.
I am, man. I'm gonna be Reggie Owens.
Oh, you'll get love out there. I live in Chicago.
Oh man, you lived here before?
Yeah, I went to I started high school out there, the school in Evanston, Illinois.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, mom's trying to get me out of South Central, and we ended back.
The place is busting a cap. It's fundamental.
But man, this thing with the Benavidez, Charlo being off, that's kind of understood. I mean, Charlo being down there, but Charlo shouldn't have been running his mouth. He did talk that talk out on Brian Custer, talking about he gonna take the fight. And I guess reality hit him because the more he talked, the more Benavidez pushed the button, like make this ish happen. And he really kind of don't want that smoke, in my true honest opinion. But I don't think Charlo has to take that, being he is at 160 and still hasn't finished off the work. But then again, maybe he should move to 168 because with Canelo gone and everybody else aging out, it really ain't nothing at 160. So eventually he gonna have to move to 168 or try to accomplish whatever he got up there. The thing down here in 147 with Bud, as much in the beginning where I'm like, man, Bud should just take that 60-40.
being where Earl Spence is as far as popularity, not so much about fighting wise, about even fighting wise. Or we don't know if they're even at fighting wise. Only the ring can tell. But based on what we see in other numbers, blah, blah, blah. But we know things change when certain people dance inside of a ring. And the fact that Bud's playing this hardball negotiation type stuff, maybe Earl should just give him the 50-50. Make the fight happen. F everything else. Make the fight happen. Move beyond it. All that fighting you guys for the belt and you guys being happy as a champion, you guys really, as good as you guys is, the belt is devalued. The belt is really devalued because I don't know what you guys has really done as far as putting himself in position, beating up Brandon Figueroa, just ain't it. Coming up short in a few other fights and then just be handed a belt. That belt is of no value, not really taking it from a champion who has really earned it. And that's just kind of thoughts on that one. And nobody cares about needing to beat other champions because you really don't have too many champions out here. You just got people holding on to titles. And people just want to see the fight. Make it a 50-50 fight, regardless of popularity. Things change when you get two people of this caliber. Even an unpopular guy becomes popular in certain moments in the sport of boxing. And that's always been the case. A lot of people don't support people, but they'll get behind somebody for certain situations. Just like many people who have rocked against Floyd and act like fans of a particular fighter wasn't fans of theirs. I've even been to a damn UFC and people, and it just shows the finickiness in people within sports, especially here in America, is going to a John Jones fight and seeing a bunch of, bitch made ass, well, let me not cuss me a show, but, homemade people inside these stands going against John Jones when he fought Oben St. Cruz, who people ain't never really been fans of Oben St. Cruz, but they booing John Jones, cheering on the other dude, and they don't even know the reason why based on his popularity jumping and these other mistakes. But people will turn on you in a minute, and that could be the case with Earl Spence. People may just rock with Bud Crawford. He has a huge fan attraction that may come to the event, and people buying it on televised televised situation. So, I mean, just give the 50-50, get the shit over with, make the fight. And some people will bring up about he going to take 20% from Pacquiao. Pacquiao is a different circumstance. Even with Pacquiao looking for $40 million, but taking 10, that $10 million is still worth more than what he'll get in the Earl Spence fight. And that's just the reality of that.
Huh?
Yeah. You think?
What do you mean worth more? Explain that.
Yeah, that 10. So they're talking about. So they're looking to make that a $50 million fight for Crawford versus Bud, and they talking about 80-40, meaning Bud takes $10 million.
Oh shit, man, that public school in Chicago ain't shit. This nigga said 80-40. Nigga, what'd you say? 80-40?
No, I didn't say 80-40. 80-20.
Oh, you said 80-20. My bus. Okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
That school in LA ain't teach you shit. And it wasn't Washington. It was one of the Valley schools you was at. But back to that is Pacquiao supposed to receive 40%. I mean 40 million. Bud to take 10 million. It's still bigger. It's still a bigger price tag than what he'll get in the Earl Spence fight. Ain't nobody putting up over 50 million for that Earl Spence fight. And they're sitting idle, looking and hoping for that event to take place. So it can't be a comparative when people talk about a percentage that he's taking. That 20% is still of a higher value than what he's looking to take 10% less than of what Earl Spence is attracting for their fight. So just make the shit 50-50. Make the damn fight
60-50 might work.
Otherwise, this kid,
60-50 might work.
Negative. I'm too brilliant for that. Get out of here, man. But they just have to make this shit happen, man. Shake it, make it shake. Get the dude in the ring. If Bud don't want to take 50-50, then Earl has to move on. Both fighters has to move on. But 140, 147 is bound to close up on these dudes. You got too much young talent that is right here on their heels, and trotting very fast up the damn rankings. And they need to make some shit happen before they hit that point, before the door closes on them. A lot of these fighters, when they prime and they run. That's what any athlete, a lot of athletes take that window of opportunity for granted until that shit really closes, and age being that window that closes on a lot of these dudes. And that's my thoughts on that one.
Yeah,
I'm not a Buzz fan. I ain't an Earl Spence fan. I'm a boxing fucking fan.
boxing
All that dick sucking I see
fan.
with fans that doing this damn sport is wellness. I don't know if MMA fans got some whole sides to it, because when I went to that event, I seen a lot of whole shit in them rural-minded ass people in that sport. But for people who keep it honest and thorough, they just keep it honest and thorough. Like, just make the fight 50-50.
Why don't they just make it 100-100?
Yeah, 100-100. Yeah, exactly. Same thing, same difference. But make the shit happen. Match their money up. Let them fight if that's what Bud's crying about. But other than that, he can move on. His legacy is solidified in the sport.
Yeah.
And how can you deny it? His legacy is solidified.
Whose legacy is solidified?
Bud's.
Ooh.
Bud's legacy is solidified. Earl Spence. Does Earl Spence have a legacy at this point? I think Sean is a good defeat. Danny Garcia is a good defeat. But he hasn't. Has he?
Kell Brook is a good. I think Kell Brook is a good defeat.
Kell Brook, yeah, Kell Brook's a good accomplishment, no doubt. But I think a lot would also help drive up Earl Spence's profile, or his name was because of the sparring with Floyd Mayweather. That Floyd Mayweather mention gains a lot for a fighter.
Sure, it does.
With Tank Davis
in that era too.
Just getting that sponsorship from Floyd, rose him over the top. Like anytime Floyd had that kind of, Floyd still has that.
Lamont Peterson.
Attachment.
Thank you, Kevin.
Or you did something in the gym, it's gonna add up. And even these fighters who get in there and spar with him, they build off of that. And they can carry a name from that. But that's my thoughts on that. And you're right, Jake Paul and Canelo probably gonna be.
That's gonna be the summer. It's gonna be a Canelo got the whole summer a lot because he's fighting in May and September. So he got and he's feeding his fans too. Like he feeding them. This would be his third fight in 6 months.
Right, and he got some fan pleasing names coming up. The UK folks gonna ride over here for that.
Yeah, they will.
What's that dude? Billy Joe.
BJ Saunders.
They got 60,000 people coming in that stadium.
You think they're gonna get 60,000? Them tickets gonna be $3 up top.
Oh yeah, they're gonna definitely do that. And then you got him going against Caleb Plant at the towards the end of the year.
They gonna have buses.
That's gonna be big for him. I mean, he's as bad as he started. I mean, as bad as he started, he's ending it pretty well. And then following that, he's gonna have to take some other big names. Possibly Charlo can put himself in position, or Benavidez is gonna get that shot.
Yeah,
they're doing the right things. And and that Jake Paul kid, he's gonna fight this UFC fighter. Then he's gonna take on probably maybe a boxer who's out of the game, and he's gonna continue to go. Plus, that event's gonna be huge.
Oh yeah.
But that's my thoughts. I'm gonna clear the line.
Appreciate you.
Earl and Bud fans hop on. I'm a boxing fan.
Appreciate you. Nigga take a silent jab at Spence fans. I hear you. You know what I mean? I hear you. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Hey, did that boxer win that knuckle fighting last night? What's his name? He fought Floyd at 130. What was his name? And this is what it feels like. What was his name? I'm not trying to be funny, but he ain't got no teeth in the front. Chop. Thank you. He lost.
Oh shit! I don't even know.
Chop lost. He quit. Chop didn't quit. Yeah, you caught that one, Fred. Yeah, you taking jabs. Come on, man. How you a hog?
Hold on, I wanted Reg to stay on because I wanted to hear this. Who? Because he said Bud has a secure legacy.
Man, he's over there hating on Spence fans, man. That's all he's doing right now. That nigga low key hating. There they go, hating on EJ again.
There they go, hating on EJ. Look, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not a fan of both of these dudes. Like I like them both. I like them both in the ring, but Bud just said some questionable things. And maybe EJ said some questionable things, but Bud says questionable things consistently. But anyway, let me get to my point. He said that Bud a secure legacy, and that Errol Spence is, I don't know if he said questionable or in question, or, I don't know. But so I just want to run through them real quick and take the 30-second rundown. So who are Bud's 2 biggest wins? Maybe y'all talked about it when I was calling. I didn't hear. But who are Bud's 2 biggest wins?
Tina and Marie.
Yeah. Who are Bud's 2 biggest wins?
Michael and Jackson.
Casanova Brown.
Ashford and Simpson.
Billie Jean. Yeah. So.
The Isley brothers.
Kid Dynamite. But who are the biggest wins?
Mike and Ike.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Who are his 2 biggest wins?
Luther and Freddie.
Donnie and Marie. Who are his 2 biggest wins? I want to know that, though. We talking about it, and
Wyclef and Lauren.
Yeah, Jackson 5. So please help a brother out. Who are his two biggest wins?
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2. Come on, y'all. We need 2. Bud ain't even fought a Hall of Famer, y'all. He ain't even fought a Hall of Famer, dog.
I don't want to change subjects until I get the answer to this. I'll stay on this for the shit until you get on the plane. Who are Bud's 2 biggest wins?
Y'all better answer the damn question, nigga. I gotta go.
He didn't fight no Hall of Famer.
Ask Reggie.
Gamboa, and then Gamboa gets beat by Tank, and Gamboa gets beat by Death.
Reg over here hating. Reg over here hating. Reg is officially hating on Spence, dog. It's official. His legacy is secure. Man, them straw weights and bantamweights and midget weights don't move up 3 weight classes and you say they're a Hall of Famer?
No, I just want to know, is Gamboa on the list? Because Gamboa got beat by 2 smaller guys now that came up. He got beat by Tank, and he got beat by Death. So is that one of the ones?
Best win was a decade ago.
Right. So somebody please answer this for me, so I don't have to sit here staring at the phone. And here, I'll say this right here. Let me say this. And
TGT.
Who has Bud beat in their prime in this decade?
Prime, y'all. Prime.
Like a rib.
Beam in, Reg. Beam in. There you go. Beam in, Reg. There you go. Just don't, if you don't want to put the camera on, just don't put the camera on. Beam in. Jeff Horn, a Hall of Famer in Australia.
Todd Swindle said
he's an Aussie Hall of Famer. He's an Aussie Hall of Famer. An Aussie Hall of Famer.
Todd Swindle said Postal and Gamboa.
He done fought Hall of Famers. I bet Ndongo is a Hall of Famer in Africa. This nigga Gamboa is a Hall of Famer in Cuba. He has fought Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? That's true. Reg is here. Reg. Hater.
Nigga said hater. Oh man, stop being a fan, man. I mean, but this dude did beat Gamboa. This ain't the Gamboa that's compared to Tank, to Devin Haney. This ain't the same Gamboa. This is a Gamboa who was at the pinnacle of his success. He beat that other dude from Gamboa's country who was a champion, an Olympian, accomplished dude. You just can't take that away from the dude.
Reg, you just said that other dude. You didn't even say his name.
His name is Felix. What's his name? Felix Diaz or some shit? Huh?
I said, is that the argument? Because you didn't even say his name. You said the other guy from his country.
Man, y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh, let me box Rex this dude name. His name like Felix Diaz. Well, let me go to him. Where's this cat at? Felix Diaz. Yeah, that's his name. Felix Diaz.
This nigga fought Crawford.
Then you can't take away that pistol victory. You can't take away that.
You can name nigga. He should. Oh, you don't even know his name, nigga.
See, and his name
Pistol. Pistol.
Postal or some shit.
No, it's called Pissed Off. That's what it's called.
Postal. Yeah, you can't take that away from that dude. And then his accomplishments down in the lightweight. At lightweight, he moves up to super lightweight. He did his thing. He did his thing. You can't take that away from him.
No, and I'm not taking that away, but I'm saying those guys are equivalent to Samuel Vargas, to Phil LaGreco, to Chris Van Heerden. Like, those are solid dudes. They're not great, but they're solid opponents, right? Chris Algieri, the Leonard Bundus. Like, those guys are on that same level. But then EJ elevated and fought a champion, Kell Brook, in his prime. He fought Lamont Peterson. You know, he fought Mikey Garcia, who was rated number 3 pound for pound at the time. He beat Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? Outside of that, and we all know that Keith Thurman, Manny, and other guys have been running from this dude before he even got titles to even get him to that point. So him and Bud, they did have a similar resume, but then EJ elevated over the last 3, 4, or 5 years. And Bud has.
This nigga on Google like a motherfucker. This nigga on Google and still can't find answers. Look at his eyes reading this shit. Look at Reggie reading.
I'm reading the comments, dude. I'm reading the comment sections.
Yeah, how you reading the comments section? That nigga.
I'm on my computer, so my computer allowed me to look at comments, dude.
I know. This nigga read like a motherfucker. Man, who is that dude? Who is that dude? Who is Indigo?
Nah, but no. Oh yeah, and then Ndongo was undefeated.
Man, get the fuck.
Don't take that from that dude. Boxing is boxing, man. You can't do the fandom stuff.
Oh, boxing is boxing.
And then he moving up. He moves up here to 147. Dude, to move to 3 divisions, and it's been dominating. You can't take that away from the guy.
Okay, I'm gonna go, Reg. So let me just go backwards to this right here. And I'll try to see if we can make this a little bit easier. And I'm just trying to understand it. So who on Bud's resume is equivalent to Danny Swift Garcia?
Gamboa.
Okay, got it. Who on his resume is equivalent to Sean Porter?
Felix Diaz.
There you go, Fred.
All right, look at this nigga out of it. Hey, they ain't even got winning records, dog. Hey,
they was undefeated. What are you talking about?
Every fighter that comes to America and fights Bud, they don't win fights after they fight Bud. They come to America. All his fighters, Jeff Horn, he's probably 1-4 since he fought Terrence Crawford. Indigo is probably 2-4 since he fought Crawford. Who else? Postal, he's probably 2-4, 1-3 since he fought Crawford. Come on. I'm just going off the top of my head. I bet they are.
No, the dude is accomplished, man.
Hank Lundy is probably ain't got a winning record since he fought Crawford. I'm telling you, it's all.
No. Basically, what y'all sounded like is he don't deserve the fight because of his resume. Like,
he deserves it,
bullshit, man. Make the damn fight. Like, cut it out. Like, y'all tripping, man.
No. Listen, my entire point was you said that he had a solidified legacy, and that Errol didn't. So. But as we do the numbers right now and then do a side-by-side comparison with both guys, it seemed like it's the opposite way around. It seemed like EJ has more of a solidified legacy than Terrence Crawford does. Now, does Terrence Crawford accomplish more in different weight classes? Yeah. So in one weight class, he didn't fight a bunch of monsters. In the next weight class, he didn't fight a bunch of monsters, but he did come up through the ranks. I mean, he did come up through different weight classes. Okay, good. But we can't hold that against Errol for not being like I said, a pencil weight, being the size of a quarter, when he got into boxing. He was in a division and he did what he had to do in that division, and if we're just talking about boxing, we can take it back even further than that, look at amateur records and also look at what they did, who represented the Olympic team, who you know what I'm saying? Like, we started looking at all these other things.
Man, don't bring the Olympic team because our Olympic team is trash, man. Don't even do that shit.
No, listen, you said his legacy is solidified in boxing, so I just want to make sure I understand.
Yeah, but you bring up Olympics. Earl ain't a gold medalist in the Olympics.
I'm going to give you my. Say it again.
Now, I'll say you bring up the Olympics. I say Earl. I don't even know if Earl placed it in the Olympics. I don't know if he medaled.
Wait, can you hear me?
Nah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, I was saying, can you hear me? I was saying that you brought up that Earl was an Olympian, but I'm like, our Olympic team ain't achieved nothing in the Olympics.
Talking loud, but you ain't saying nothing. Fuji's.
No, I'm saying make the fight. Y'all talking about all this other stuff, and I'm saying the dude solidify.
Yeah, make the fight. Make the fight.
Yeah, I don't want no excuses though. I just want the fight to be made.
No, but what's the excuses though, ZB? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What did he say? He just said it yesterday. He said, "I'm not thinking about Errol." He needs to keep on saying, "I need that fight. I want that fight." He talking about his legacy is secured. Man, listen, I don't know if we want to call that a duck, but it don't sound like you're interested in getting the fight made. If the reason is Bob say, listen, the only reason this fight is not being made is because of Bob. Me and EJ done text each other. We both ready to fight. I'm a warrior. He's a warrior. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Ain't nobody ducking nobody. Bob is the only thing in the way. And then people go, okay, we put our hands up and we take a step back. But when he's going with, listen, I got one of the belts. I'm a champion, so it should be 50-50. Why? How? Whoever does that. I mean, that's some anomaly shit, the 3 or 4 times in history that's happened.
But is it that hard to make this? Is it that hard to really just turn this into a 50-50 fight? Is it that hard? Sometimes you got to make concessions to get certain things done. This is a big fight for both of these dudes. What's wrong with the concession?
Yeah, okay. But I asked this question earlier. You probably heard. But if Bud was the one as a unified champion and Errol had one belt, would Bud give him 50-50?
I don't know. I don't know. But it is some, I'm gonna be honest, it is some whole shit on Bud Park to be arguing about the 60-40. But what's pulling at Spence from making it a 50-50? Just say fuck it. Sometimes you go into negotiations and you going back and forth over money, over trade, and you like your hardest bargain is like, I'm not doing no anything less than this amount. You trying to sell some shit for $1,200 and somebody won it for $1,000, and this motherfucker pitching a hard bargain. What's it say? Take it or leave it. Make the shit happen. Just take the damn deal. Take the 50-50. There's a potential in this fight to do a rematch. Then you make the negotiations of, I bested you, so therefore I make the arrangements on where this money is. But depending on how bad you beat him, I think that's where you can make the argument of 60-40. The caliber of these two dudes, until proven in the ring, they're about even split on what the talent and the attraction to that sport. It ain't gonna just be an attraction of Earl being more popular as far as what he's been able to pull with viewership, with ticket sales, because he comes from a bigger market. You got to factor in that. It doesn't mean anything when these two match up. It adds attraction to the sport, and that's when you really add an attraction to bringing these casuals in here. Make the fight, like, move this shit out the way. Yeah, Bud doing some homemade shit. I definitely gotta agree with that. But what's pulling at Earl Spence from just shit, letting go of that 10%, making it even?
Well, I think in terms of a proper business move, if he did that now for the rest of his career, I think that's what everybody else would be doing. All other opponents and promoters will be doing. They'll say, well, shit, he made concessions with this dude when he had 2 belts on the verge of getting 3 belts, and he gave up 50-50. He had more belts, undefeated guy, unified champion, all these things, and he made a concession for a guy who had 1 belt and didn't do anything significant in his division. So for the rest of his career, he's going to have to lose out on millions of dollars by making these concessions to lesser fighters if he's still in in the top dog position. So I mean, I don't know, that's it. But I hate talking about the money. I just want to see him fight. But for me to hear Bud say that just fucking made my ears bleed. you know, saying that he don't need him and his legacy is already fulfilled and he's not thinking about EJ. No, you need to be thinking about him all of the time. And find a way to make the fight. And he's not doing that. And that's the part that irritates me more than anything. You know, and if Errol goes in there and he takes a third belt from Ugas, then will you still say it should be just give him 50-50?
Yeah, man, that you guys belt is bullshit. That shit is invisible. That belt don't even mean anything. He didn't challenge. He didn't earn that belt. That belt should have been vacant for two probably a former champion or someone highly rated to go after that belt. Him coming off of a Brandon Figueroa victory is bullshit. I can't rock. I don't rock with these belts. These sanctioned bodies structure and the way they organize rankings is bullshit. It's dumb shit. And then people talking like, yeah, go ahead.
Ugas got a better resume at 147 than Crawford, though. Elijah Billings, Sean Porter is going to KO Crawford. He does. Sean Porter, game over. I'm looking forward to Spence Porter. Mike Weary the Great at the end of the day. Say it louder. Say it loud. I'm budding, I'm scared. Say it loud. I'm budding, I'm scared. Where the $3.99 holler at, man? Where it go? Where it go? Oh, that was from earlier. Okay, go ahead.
No, I hear Reg. I just want to make.
Yeah, sure. Reg, all you.
I like to get them all clear. So,
No, I said no. Y'all go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
Oh, so I'm just saying, if EJ has 3 belts, and it's not about Ugas, it's just about those belts. If EJ is the unified champion with 3 belts, and he goes into negotiations with Terrence Crawford, do you still say that it should be a 50-50 split, like go ahead and make the fight? Or does at this point, does EJ deserve more? The lion's share.
I think EJ is a 60-40 to begin with. But based on if you want to make this fight, and this is the hard bar negotiations this fighter is making, make the fight. Because EJ take the belt from you guys, then shit, Terrence Crawford go fight you guys. And then it's just about the fighter. These belts don't mean 2 bits of shit. These belts have been so effed off in the way that they get organized and shifted around the people. The belts really don't mean 2 bits of shit. And it's really about the competition and the fighters that you get in there with. Earl beats you guys, shit. Now Terrence Crawford gonna fight him. That's what a lot of these fighters do in this game, is they match up against the same opponent, and then they factor in how I beat the person and how you beat him. Oh, you took him to a decision, I knocked him out. That's the cheap shit that goes on in the sport.
Well, I think that with these platforms that we have now, like, we can control a lot of the narrative. So I'm just trying to get to the point, because, you know, listen, I know that they're listening here, they're listening to you, they're listening to Kyle. I understand. But the belts, they don't mean much to us, and they begin to become less and less important and significant with each passing day. But right now, they're still used as a bargaining chip. So if EJ has 3 belts and he goes into the negotiations, no matter what it is now, you know, I think at that point, Terrence Crawford just has to say whatever this dude is willing to give me now, because he's got 3 belts. Because a week ago, Terrence Crawford is chasing legacy. A week before that, he's chasing money. A week before that, he's chasing something else. I mean, it just keeps changing. Like, what are you chasing? Let us know what you want, and then we can, us as the fans, as the spectators, and also as content creators, we at least have an angle that we can go in, because our goal is to help you to get the fight made if we can, so that we can watch it.
Right.
And he's not giving us enough to make a case on his behalf. That's it.
But I think
before you respond, Reg, before you respond, Young World. I say Young World, Young Money. Reg, you have a brilliant box. I love when niggas be like, hey, listen, dumb nigga, though. Hey, Reg, you have a real mind. But listen, dumb nigga. We need you on the side of right. Bud out of control. Spence ain't doing all the heavy lifting just to bow down to Bud. Hey, one more, man. What up, DJ? I appreciate y'all supporting the channel tonight, man. I appreciate when I tell y'all who I interviewed tomorrow, y'all gonna be happy. All right, DJ, and it's not Louis Farrakhan, okay? It's not Louis Farrakhan, but I'm working on it. Hey, I don't believe Mighty Duck would give Spence Oh my God. Hey, someone put that on a t-shirt. Someone put that on a t-shirt. Oh man, I should post that tomorrow. Oh man, that's a good one, dog. DJ, that's a good one. Mighty Duck, man. I see you. Family they do, man. Hey, I don't believe Mighty Duck would give Spence 50-50. Bud would probably say, I got 2 or 3 belts and I'm a 3-division champion. It's 60-40. I'm over it, man. He said it several times. He doesn't want to fight Spence. Exactly. He's saying it now. I'm a 3-division champ and I unified at 140 against immigrants. You know what I mean? So I mean, let him have it. This nigga fought all immigrant champion. Nigga fought all immigrants. This nigga love. He's
racist as fuck.
He voted for Trump. He beat all immigrants for them belts. What American did Bud beat for a belt? I'll wait.
Man, this ain't no American sport. Get out of here, man. That American sports shit is for the amateurs, man. Get out of here.
I'll turn around when you tell me what American he beat for a belt. I'll turn around when you tell me that.
Wait, ain't this an international sport, homie? Get the fuck out of here, man. This is international business. Get out of here, nigga. Get out of here.
Now Reg is going to reverse racism now. Reg, no for that shit.
No, get out of here. That all-American shit is for the amateurs, nigga. And I'm pretty sure he beat some niggas in the amateurs. Nigga, it's an international sport. Stop that bullshit, nigga. This nigga Fred racist. This nigga hate Mexicans. That's how I know you love Trump. You hate any of them niggas south of that motherfucking border. Show racist ass out of here. So Trump loving nigga. That's why you support that nigga, because that nigga want to lock up that southern border and shit.
He's an immigrant. He fight all immigrants. Hey, he got all immigrants, man. He is a Democrat to the core. Come on, keep him coming. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. He want to fight an immigrant. He want to fight a guy that don't even know English. That's the goal.
Nigga, Fred hate Mexican. What them niggas beat you in kickball in elementary?
Why you think?
Happened, man?
No, you're the racist because you think all immigrants are Mexican. You're the racist. You're the racist.
This nigga Fred got kicked. This nigga Fred got kicked by somebody talking Spanish, and he hate them niggas for life.
You think all immigrants are Mexican?
Man, I'm talking about South American, south of the border. You hate the motherfuckers.
Something happened, man. South of the border ain't all Mexicans. Reg, man, that's the only song he know too. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. This nigga thought Cuatro was a spaceship. Gavin Washington, what's up, man? Some dude said EJ never sent the offer. That's true. I don't know if they sent offers or not, man. But I know Cuatro means 4 though. I'll tell you that damn much.
Hey, but no, hey, that what Gavin said. Them niggas need to start doing that. Them niggas need to start putting some shit on contract and stop this internet money talk. Put that shit on contract.
No, y'all are the racists. Y'all are the racists. He think all immigrants are Mexicans. Y'all the racists. Y'all the racists.
No, Fred, that's your ass with that shit. Anytime Fred see a Mexican on the car, he got a problem with it. Anytime somebody talks Spanish on the undercard, this nigga be flipping out. That's why he don't like Al Heyman.
Oh, now Al Heyman's Mexican?
No, you ain't listening, nigga. You hate when Mexicans get opportunities on cards. Like this ain't no international sport. Just because they fight in Vegas don't make it an American card, nigga. They come from all over the world, Fred.
Hey, look,
he ain't got Fred ain't got no issues with NUA. He ain't got no issues with Nakatani. He hates them Jose's and shit. That nigga hate any nigga with Gonzalez and Jose in his name. Nakatani cool. Nagatani might be related to that nigga.
He might be. Oh, no way. No way might be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll say this, Reg. When did Reg start using these reverse racism tactics? When did you start doing this shit, dog?
I ain't racist. That's what people be getting twisted, man. Just because I speak up against racism don't make me a racist. And that's the hard part.
You DL Reggie. That's who you are right now. Take the mask off, man. This nigga, man. Reg. This nigga, Reg, dog. Reg, what's going on with you, man? What's up, man? You ain't
Man,
had
I ain't racist. I don't know where y'all get that shit from.
no the racists. This nigga turned into Floyd, all lives matter ass nigga. Hey, Gavin, some dude. Oh, EJ never sent an offer. Hey, Mike Weary the Great, man, come get your boy. Hey, it's time to get off of me, and we got to get on Reg this week. I don't know what's going on with Reg. Thank God we got.
Man, let's bring a roast session, man. I'm ready to clown niggas, man. Let's go.
I'm glad we got 3 guests on this week, man. Got to roll the R, Fred. Racist. Yeah, racist. The boys are racist. The boys are racist. The boys are racist. It's more Reg. Reg was slick hating on Earl Spence all night, dog, in the chat. Just make the fight 50-50. Come on, man. It's like Creighton. It's like Creighton versus the University of Texas, right? They both go undefeated, right? Right? Who's gonna be the number 1 seed in the tournament? University of Texas. They have a tougher schedule. Creighton. Who does Creighton play? Creighton play? Yeah, thank you. I know.
Boy, y'all some lover boys up in this motherfucker. But listen, this ain't you talking about I'm hating on Earl, because if Crawford was doing the same shit, I say the same thing about him. Make the fucking fights. If a nigga crying about 10%, fucking give him the 50, go in there and mash his ass. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. Fuck all that resume, schedule, all that other shit. Make the fight or otherwise move on from this dude. Either this is the only outcome that's gonna come from it. Either it's gonna be a regret for life for Terrence Crawford. Earl Spence can move on. Earl Spence got other plays he can make, and it's a possibility Earl gonna move out of 147. So there's other plays, but how does that success go? We don't know. I think he gonna have bigger fights. Crawford got to fight Porter. I think that's the fight that he's more scared of, because Porter can derail a lot of stuff, and that's the reason why I think he not to say that he's afraid to get in there, but the fact that that Sean Porter can come in there and railroad something for Terrence Crawford, and that's taking away that undefeated record from him, taking away kind of that prestige that he's held on to. Sean Porter can wreck that, and that will set him way back. And the criticism will flow from that. So if I think anybody he's going to avoid, it's going to be Sean Porter. But anything outside of that, he's looking to take it. But
I think you got to put respect on what a man has earned. That man, I mean,
none of them is cash cows, though, Fred. Nobody in this game is a cash cow. Nobody.
I would say in comparison to Floyd, no one is. You know,
right.
But this is a flat era, and what I mean by flat era, no one is like intentionally trying to be a superstar. You understand? People like exactly. Floyd was intentionally trying to be. He was every day on that Ustream shit, and every day he was on Ustream cussing out the motherfucking security guard and riding the go-kart and doing all that good stuff, man. You know, yeah. What up, Gavin? Crawford not taking risks for EJ to give. You're right. He ain't taking over. I'm telling you, you got to have a passport to fight Crawford. You do.
Hey, Sean Richardson, listen. If you say that and Reggie come for you, he'll clown your ass, homie.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
You can't clown nobody with that nappy ass head.
Oh, look at this nigga. Your girl love it, nigga.
Yeah.
Your girl got a fatty.
Yeah, your girl definitely got a fatty.
Hey, S dot is with you, man. S dot Riddle 45.
Oh, cause he woke. He woke.
Some people, it don't matter what blood do.
It's not woke. That's why the rest of y'all niggas sleep. It's late where y'all at. They sleep. Salute my brother S dot. You woke up in this mud.
He's the only one that don't make sense. Y'all niggas should fight each other. I mean, y'all might as well just lose a couple pounds and fight Crawford. Shit, same result. Yeah, S dot said he woke. Yeah. So
absolutely.
What time you? Everybody in the chat is woke. The fuck?
No, I mean waking up that third eye. Y'all sleep.
How's the third eye on the side of your head though? My third eye. My third eye. That boy
That's the
good.
line.
That boy good. The third eye. This nigga, man. Man, Reg out here. Man, he's shoe shining, man. Reg out here got
I'm speaking facts. Y'all speaking Earl
special.
talk. Y'all speaking Earl talk. I ain't even talking Bud talk. Because like I said, if it was Bud doing it, I'll say the same shit about him. Make the fight. Otherwise, move beyond it. Earl do his thing. Bud does his thing. That's the simple matter in the thing. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get the fight. This dude ain't gonna take 60-40. What's the point? Make the shit 50-50. Make the fight or fuck it. Move beyond it. Ain't no cash cows in this boxing thing. That's why people bring up these fighters ain't even making what Sugar Ray and them was making. So make the damn fights, make some money. Fucking Canelo only one making money in this game. And Wilder's only one making money in this game. And AJ, the rest of these dudes ain't making that shit. So what are they talking money talk for? Make the concessions, make the goddamn fights. Otherwise, it's other shit. Boxing ain't held up by two dudes. And that's the other matter of the fact. I ain't a Bud. I ain't an Earl Spence fan. Like, I like both fighters, but you don't hear me hung up on talking about these dudes every day. I rarely ever talk about them. I talk boxing shit. Make the fight. Otherwise, there's other dudes out here. You got young fighters on their way up. Let's see what they do if these dudes can't make it.
Spence. I mean, this nigga Red sound like that nigga on Crenshaw. You know,
get out of here because you don't like what I'm saying.
That nigga sound like the nigga that sell incense and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They ain't paying my bills. I'm out here hustling. I'm out here selling these incense.
Hey, you gotta get George on here. He hit me with a good one. He said, "I'll sleep on my forehead." Get up on here, nigga. Beam in. Hey, that was a good one. He might got jokes. Beam in, nigga. Beam in, nigga. I might got competition. Drop the link, Fred. Get this nigga on here.
I sleep on my forehead. Oh man, DJ. Let me get DJ, man. What's up, DJ? To your boy. Drop the dub on your boy. A drub on your boy.
It's not EJ's fault. Bud signed with the wrong promoter. Ain't that what Bob told Devin Haney why he wasn't getting the Teofimo fight? Spit those bars, DJ. Spit those bars.
Yeah, he ain't got no jokes.
The
dub.
That's your boy.
That's what Reg in here putting dubs on motherfucking Crawford's name.
No, that's what y'all be hearing. Y'all in love with these fighters. I ain't dissing Earl. I'm talking about the fight, making it. Otherwise, you don't get the fight. That's all I'm saying. Either 50-50 this shit or you gonna get it. If Bud cry if EJ make it 50-50, then it's on him. He on some other shit. But otherwise, move on. All I'm saying is Bud got every right to say what he stated. His legacy is he done competed it. Moving up through ranks, achieving shit, been a champion at every division. When have you ever heard in history you knock somebody from achieving that? You can't knock that. You don't look at, they fought this person, that just because a person ain't got star quality to their name. A lot of boxing fans, if they ain't seen you on TV, if the Teddy Atlas and them ain't mention you, they think you're not good enough. Like, I mean, fight fans don't know what the fuck they talking about. They just watch shit on TV and that's what they go off of. This dude in the accomplished that shit became a champion.
I appreciate you, big homie. Fred, I'm sharing some of my Boback Whitneys with you because I know the only person he hates more than me is you. Bud Fraudford, that's pound for pound, worst resume in the history of the sport. Yeah, you got to have a passport to fight Bud. Bud will not fight an American. I miss your passport. Oh, man, you missed the super chat. I did, dog. No, I didn't, dog. I don't like missing super chat. Gavin. Oh man, where's the stutter man? I need him to come on, man. Don't we all, nigga? Don't we all? Shit, we all three of us gonna be stuttering. That nigga, come on. Shit, we gonna sound like Ron Harper and Terry Norris put together and shit.
Oh man,
He was just. Nigga, you peed? Nah, nigga, I'm trying to pronounce the T, nigga. Wait up.
No, let me say, Andrew Charles talking about Bud's accomplishments they don't count. How they don't count, Andrew? Come on, y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Accomplishments are accomplishments. I mean, he done did what he done through his career. He's undefeated. Like you can't knock that. I don't think. And when I look on, let me on his record. Let me say this about him. Let me say this about Bud's record. He ain't been fighting. He ain't fought none of these old vacant titleists, these vacant belt earners. You see too much of that in boxing nowadays. People are vacant belt earners and shit. Then you get franchise ass niggas in the damn fight game. The boxing shit is watered the fuck down. This fool ain't fighting people who are becoming vacant titleists and ain't earned shit. That's even like this past week. We watched these dudes. We watched Lawrence Okoli become a champion. His victory was a great victory, but the opponent he fought was bullshit. This opponent came off a loss, been out of the boxing game for 2 years, and he fighting for a vacant title. What kind of shit is that? Then we watched the who else fought for a title against? It was a vacant title out there. I think it wasn't a vacant title. The dude who went in there to fight my boy, he fought Arthur Benavidez for title defense. This dude didn't deserve that shit. This dude was coming off of a fucking loss. I believe that's what it was with him. And he's been fighting in 6 rounds. He got knocked out in the fight before, 2 fights before. He fought a dude in the 6th round fight who had like 4 or 5 fights, and then he comes in here against another low-rated ass dude. Like, and then he gets to earn a damn title challenge. Like, boxing does weak shit when it comes to how they rating people as champions, and then the defenses on champions on their records. It's bullshit. Earl, you don't hear me knocking nothing Earl done. Earl done some real G shit within the sport. I ain't knocking it. But for this fight, for the factors of this fight, either make it or break it. And the shit's broke. Like, nothing's wrong if he says that he's walking away from it. Just like I got no knock on Charlo if he don't take the benefit. He talked that shit.
You ain't got no knock on Charlo. You not making
listen, Fred. Listen. You too quick. You reactive. We man up in here. Stop that girl shit. But like I said, stop that girl shit. Let me finish. You gotta let me finish. Okay. I said, listen. I said, but what I was saying, but he talked that shit. That's the only thing about it. It's him talking that big shit to Benavidez about what he's gonna do. But then once again, he ain't fighting there. Unless he's gonna achieve what he's doing at 160, or if he just gonna move up for a Canelo fight, then it is it considered bullshit? The possibility is there. But there's other bullshit been done by Canelo. Why couldn't better be if calling Canelo out? Is he gonna take that shit? So it's a lot of sucker duck shit being done in boxing. But to knock a dude's accomplishment, that's bullshit.
DJ with the a dub on your boy, a dub on your boy Reg, a dub on your boy Reg. Hey, this nigga said Bud is like the college football team that's undefeated from just beating bums and claims he's the best. Meanwhile, EJ's like Alabama, beating them out every time. I'm telling you, man, Reg just being called to tonight, man. Reg Liney looked like he just got out of a headlock.
Get out of here. These niggas gotta get on the camera, man. Y'all can't fuck with me on this junkie shit. Them jokes is lame. The best one was from George. George hit me with the best one. But he gotta be him on here. Oh man. But anymore, man, we've been hogging this damn show. Fred gonna miss that flight. Get some more, man. Y'all beam, man. Look, cats be scared to beam, man. They be all in the chat. Man, it's just friendly talk, man. Get up here, beam in. Stop being scared up in here, man.
Beam in. They got to put makeup on and shit. It's too late.
Yeah. These niggas love these keyboards, man. They love buttons. They like A, B, C, and D with their fingers and shit. Beam in, niggas.
They think they playing Contra and shit.
Yeah. Beam in, fool. Yeah, beam in. Tell them, boy.
Julius Indigo. I rest my case. Julian Indigo. I mean, he's a hell of a fighter. What's his record?
Man.
What's Julio Indigo's record since he fought Bud? Let me check Julio Indigo's record.
I don't know, but I know in his last 2 fights, he got, I think, what are his last 2 fights? I know I seen him get dropped with a body punch, and he also got knocked out by a feint.
He got knocked out with a feint.
Yeah.
He been getting his ass kicked ever since. But he wasn't in there against Regis. Yeah, Regis whooped his ass, and then some other dude. But I think when Regis whooped on him, it was kind of over for him.
He's 1-2. He's 1-2 since Crawford. He's 1-2. Damn.
And see, but that's some tough shit. He get beat up by Bud, and they throw him in there against Regis. His promoter didn't give a fuck about him or whoever managing him.
Nah, he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let's see, who did he fight?
No, I disagree. If he's fighting Bud and Bud is considered to be the best pound for pound in the sport, then why would you take 15 steps backwards? Fighting Regis shouldn't be that big of a deal. Unless we are admitting that Bud is a bit overrated.
Nah, hell no. I'm admitting that Regis is the real deal.
Right, exactly. So that's I don't think Bud's overrated. So I think that putting him in there with Regis was the right move.
After getting beat on, he got stopped. But then he get beat on. No, he got hit with a body shot. I don't think he got whooped on that bad by Bud.
Not only that, he got stopped 2 of his last 3 fights. He got stopped. Come on, y'all got to cut that shit out, man. Come on, man, please.
By the time these dudes are retired, and Dungo's record is going to look like what's Cuz's name that came on the other day?
I could be 4.
Oh, Freddie.
Nigga said I could be 4. He was robbed.
Dungo's gonna have 29 losses, and he's gonna be talking about he got a story to tell like Biggie.
Nigga said I got robbed 22 times. Hey. You get robbed 22 times, dog. DJ, man, all the love, man. I appreciate the love, DJ. Hey, this nigga got robbed 22 times, DJ. Hey, it's so many sound bites in that shit. That's just funny, man. It just makes no sense. Hey, Floyd, he ain't even top 10. Ward, not top 100. I'm like, come on, man. I'm the biggest basher of
Ward, Andre Ward.
I mean, I don't dislike. I'm just saying I'm the most critical person on this shit about Ward, because it's fun. This is for DB. Go buy your man Kevin Holland a wrestling singlet.
Oh, hey DB, hey, what's up? Hey DB, I thought Kevin Holland was the truth, bro. What happened?
Yeah, man. Listen, everybody go in there and listen. I ain't making no excuses for nobody. So shit, a loss is a loss. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? He went in there and these strikers that don't have a wrestling, like he's a jiu-jitsu black belt, but sometimes these dudes get in there with these wrestlers, and these wrestlers know how to be heavy on top. And shit, that's what it was. But he said, I mean, according to him,
he was playing too much too, man. He was playing way too fucking much.
No, listen. Whatever gets you to the big dance, you continue to do. He's been doing that since he's been in the amateurs. He ain't never did that. He's never not did that in the fight. So we can't use that against him. So when he was winning 5 and 6 and 10 fights in a row, when he was in other organizations winning belts, the way he got to the UFC, all of that, he's been the same way. So we can't put it on.
But that. DB, all right, let me just say not to cut you off, but at some point, don't you gotta shake that shit. As you move up, competition gets serious. You gotta stop the playful shit.
And I think in another 2 or 3 years, I mean, he's 27 or 28 years old. He's still young. So, but I think eventually he'll taper it off some, but I don't think it's gonna stop all the way. That's just not who he is. I got one of my boys in my gym, his name is Michael Jackson, and MJ, he is exactly the same. If you look up any of his fights, you're gonna see him doing the same thing. He's the exact same personality, same body type, everything. He's like a replica of Kevin Holland. But him and his BM just broke up like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know.
Loyal to the game boxing talk said Indigo. Julio Indigo fought for a green card. Yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he did. In Omaha, of all places. I got hit with a body shot. Man, that nigga was practicing fall. And you know how you shadow box in the back? That nigga was practicing falling in the back. Like this, coach. No, listen, in America, they got more cameras. You got to be more realistic. You must be more realistic. As soon you must wait till he touch you, then you fall. You can't act like Rocky 4. You have to, when he touch you, you have to absorb the punch and then fall. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy, Tremaine. Oh boy,
Hey, he probably watching this show too, man. That's fucked up.
Oh my god. He said 60-40 or no couch. But that's my grandmama's couch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fucked up, man.
I'm out, but my head hurting from that one. I'm in the chat. He probably watching this shit too. I'm
Hey, it
out.
looks like we're in the same room. Hey, it looks like we're in the same room, like you're the other half of my curtains. Huh?
Hey, on the real.
Oh man, that's funny as fuck. Peace, big homie.
I'm out.
Hating ass nigga, man. Hey man, hey, that nigga said, "Oh boy, he said 60-40 or no couch." Oh man, please. Oh man. Oh man, y'all niggas funny as hell tonight, man. Where all this joy come from? I guess we ain't seen each other in 2 days, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll give y'all the skinny on how this came about, man, tomorrow when I touch down. I just want to talk in my city. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Oh man, that shit was funny. We gotta get out of here, Rick, because DB, because I gotta pack and shit, and I gotta be at the airport in like 2 hours because I don't have an ID. So I gotta get there early and get interrogated. My license expired and shit, so I'll have my new one Wednesday. So, but yeah, man. So, man, y'all niggas are funny as fuck. Hey, guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to download this shit and rewatch this show on the plane, niggas. I got a 4-hour and 21-minute flight. I didn't go to no food spots. I didn't go to no food spot. I went to a Muslim spot today. I went to a Muslim spot and ate.
Where did you
huh?
Where did you go?
I don't know the name of it. It was a Pakistani one. It was yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, man. I went to Piece of Pizza, Bill Your Own Pizza, because I just wanted a slice of Chicago pizza. I did that about an hour and a half ago. And that was it, man. But yeah, I gotta pack and then I gotta go to the airport because I want to make sure I make this fucking flight. I want to go home. So hey, DB, ain't it true the best part of your vacation is this ain't a vacation, but the best part is going home, man.
Man, I swear to God, man. I remember like being younger when the smog then cleared up from back in the day, but I remember over a decade ago being like a teenager or whatever and just coming back. And once I saw the smog, I started feeling good.
Right.
Like,
man.
Once, because in certain places you drive, I mean, you flying over other places and other places are more green in Southern California. Right. But once you start seeing the ocean and then or you start seeing all of the swimming pools in everybody's backyard.
Yeah. It's like that 110 freeway is me.
Man. Yeah, that shit is, man, that's a different feeling.
Yeah.
You get to LAX, and even if you don't know nobody in LAX, you already feel like you like a block away from home.
Man, you have no idea, man. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see them beautiful lined streets and shit, them perfectly squares and shit when you flying over. Man, I can't wait to see that 110 freeway. And then you boom, 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 boom. Yes, I'm home. So yeah, that LA smog is the worst, but but yeah, man. Yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun. Fred got the food. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we talked about it, but then we had a good old time talking about that shit the other day. Talking about food stamps and shit. That shit was fun. Reg over here. Man, Reg over here playing Dr. Kevorkian and shit with his illegal license ass nigga. Killing every dream we got of a Earl Spence Terrence Crawford fight. Thinking unrealistically. You know what I mean? Oh man.
Hey, I didn't see Kyle in here. Reg, you going live after?
No, Kyle is under the weather.
Oh, damn. Okay.
His wife came in and said he's under the weather. So yeah, man.
Okay.
So feel better.
Yeah. He probably listening. Let me see. Red said, "No, I'm just keeping it real." No, I'm not keeping it real. Are you going live after?
Red. So Red.
Oh, okay. No live for me. Okay.
Okay.
Damn. So shit. Who going live? Nobody going live.
And you got to. Kyle would have loved this one. I really got off at 11:15. Got off at Kyle. See, I listen, Kyle, and you're not here. See what happens. See, I gave you the blessing. See what happens when you get sick. See what happens when you don't take everything out that make you. You get under weather, and you get that alphabet soup, and you get all that. Yeah, enjoy that, nigga. Enjoy that. So yeah, man. I thank y'all for coming in tonight, man. And I definitely didn't want to stop them because I've never missed a show. So I'm like, I'm not missing a fucking show. I've never missed a show. Never missed a show. So I'm not missing the show now. So. And this will probably be the toughest it'll ever be. This will probably be the toughest one. So,
who's in tomorrow?
We don't have no one tomorrow. That's why I worked out. We got Dr. John Carlos on Tuesday, Ananda Lewis on Wednesday, and Lil Flip on Thursday. That was another reason why I left. So we ain't got no one tomorrow. It's just us tomorrow, man. So we gonna come back with the same Reggie Owens energy tomorrow, man. Hey, Reg, wear the same V-neck tomorrow, all right? And don't comb your hair, all right? And then we'll be good. I wish I could comb my hair, nigga. I wish I could comb my beard, though. You know what I mean? Shit, you talk about landing in L.A. Shit, if my hair grow out, a motherfucking plane to land on my head, nigga, shit, you know? It'll be a landing strip with bushes, you know what I mean? With bushes on the side, like the grassy knolls and shit.
Oh, the brother Kyle in the building.
Kyle going live. Oh, Kyle, you going live? See, at 11:15, he said he going live.
Okay.
You're not that sick, huh? I thought you were sick. This nigga took a nap. This nigga don't want the people at work to know he going live. They going, oh, you took the day off from work because you were sicky? Okay. Now we gonna see how you live without no worky.
He like, I ain't finna lose this momentum I done got.
I know, facts. Yeah, that consistency pays off. Look at me. It's just consistency, no talent. I think consistency might be a talent though, or a skill. I don't know. I'm just saying, this is funny as shit. I had my head hurt too, Kyle, but I've been laughing for an hour and a half. So that nigga said 60-40 or no couch, man. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that nigga said. Hey, someone need to clip that shit, dog. I ain't got the courage to do it, man. That nigga's, but I am gonna clip, nigga. I got robbed 22 times. That shit get clipped. I don't give a fuck with no. I gotta edit that one out. That nigga said I could beat Floyd. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm getting definitely the Iron Man. Appreciate you, Alex. Yeah, man. That shit funny as hell, man. That nigga said, please, baby, please don't do this to me. I'm lying. That nigga forgot he didn't have a mute button. That nigga said I could beat up everybody. Lights off.
The timing was just so fucked up, man.
This nigga was a world beater until his roommate walked in.
Damn.
Oh my God, that nigga was a world beater. He was on a world tour. That shit was funny as hell, man.
You can't right on the heels of me asking him, was he fighting for money or legacy?
I'm fighting for a couch, nigga. What the fuck you mean, legacy, buddy? I'm fighting for a couch, nigga. Nigga, out there. Oh man, I'm Airbnb in a couch, nigga. Fuck you mean? Man, I ain't
lights out. Phone check, nigga. Man. You know, he like Red said, he probably listening, man.
That nigga
shadow boxing right now. Like he can't wait to come to LA. He gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, he gonna. I'm gonna be the 23rd fight that he fucking got. He got robbed. Oh God! I'm gonna be. Oh my God! That nigga got 4 S's on his struggle. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Let's get out of here, man. I gotta go.
All right, man. All right. So yeah, man. No guest tomorrow. It's just the family in here, man. So come with all the y'all stuff, right? And we got Dr. John Carlos, man. Ooh. If you don't know who that is, shame on you. But if not, you know, go on and look him up, Dr. John Carlos, and you'll see something that's just the most iconic photo you ever find, especially for us in the community. Let me give some love to the brothers and sisters, man, before we get out of here. But shout out to the brother Tank too, the Sweet Science Examiner. He dropped the GoFundMe link in there, so hit that. And let's see. Let me roll through right here. Shout out to
his last loss was on YouTube. Oh, man, that nigga's still on YouTube, man. Oh my God. Hey, man, don't tempt me, y'all. Jesus grabbed the wheel. Jesus grabbed the wheel because no, it was the 68 Olympics. It was Mexico City. Oh man. Ain't no fucking 74 Olympics thing. Why even answer that question? No fucking 74 Olympics.
Oh yeah. Man, Reggie just trolling you.
I know Reg know the answer to that question. But I forgot. But anyways. Who we gonna get some love to? We're gonna get some love to Reggie Owens, man. Reggie Owens putting some overtime today, man. Even though he high key hating, you know what I mean? What up, Gavin? We gotta give Gavin some love. We give Andrew some love, man. Oh man, we got Hustler Slim. Man, I'm on about 39 hours, man. 39 hours of sleep, man. 72. It wasn't 72, nigga. It was man. Anyways, oh man. Should we give Dre's Finest some love or no? What do you think?
Some love, man.
Why? Tell me why. Give me a good reason.
Yeah, because he OG Unk.
He OG Unk and he 55, right? He 55. He the double nickel, man. He the double nickel, if I'm not mistaken. The double nickel. We gonna give Kyle, man, for working through his little headache. Nigga working through his little headache. My head hurt. Nigga. Nigga, you ever had the coronavirus and did a show? I'm just asking. Man, April, I had the coronavirus. I forget, man. I was sitting there. Man, I was like, damn, I want to go to bed. Man. Anyways, man. Oh, man. Damn, man.
All right, let's run through these, man, so we can get out of here. You can get out of here. We can go bounce on baby girl for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to the brother Gavin Washington, G-Watch, G-Dub in the house.
58.
58.
58. Look great, man. You look great. Damn.
Shout out to my brother Birdman. George, shout out to the brother DJ in the building. And appreciate those super chats. Big Texas, ATX, Cletus Smith. Cletus. My brother Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. Check them out. Jay Gibson in the house. What up, Jay Gibb? Let's see. Got the boxing section. My brother Kyle, TBF. Check them out. The link is in the chat. Click that right afterwards. Alex Carrillo. Alex back in the building. What up with your family? Let's see. Brother Code 10. He said, much love, respect, 100. Great show. Andrew Charles, he said, love y'all. Peace and blessings.
Man, this show was packed.
Yeah, Valiant Prize Fight. Salute to you. Mr. Tennessee himself, my brother Hustle.
Tennessee
in the building. J.A. Dixon, salute to you. Mike Weary the Great. He said, good night, family.
Is the word.
Peace and love to you. P. Good. He said, Fred added another column like Spades. 4 losses and 22 possible.
Hey, someone got to clip that, man. Hey, I could whoop 4 ass. 8 minutes later. Shut your ass up, nigga. Get out my house.
We're going to destroy that dude for life, man.
Nah, I ain't going to do that. I'm not doing it. I'll tell you that much. I ain't doing it.
And Riddle 45, he said, that's going to be a great interview, Fred and DB. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
We plan on it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be
KJ,
fun.
what up? Kenlon Jones
KJ.
in the building. California,
LH.
my brother Yopa in the house. What's up with your family? Let's see. Josh still in here. Jay Mirrors in the building. Pound for Pound Boxing Channel still in here with us. Let's see. Trash Matrix 101 Inc. in the barbershop. Carlos Copeland, he said.
Barbershop.
It's his religion to brush his hair. Damn. Okay.
The kid's his
Carlos,
religion.
Red's gonna get you.
Man.
Yeah. Let's see. Dre Finest, we got you. My big bro Pancho Estrada.
Happy birthday, big homie. Happy birthday. It was on the 18th. I remember. That's your brother.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, he was doing this thing. So, but yeah, he back. Right on.
I ain't got time to sleep, nigga. I'm packing and getting the fuck out of here. I ain't got time. I ain't missing this flight, nigga. Shit. I ain't taking no chances.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with my fucking I'm gonna sleep with my bag on my ankle. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do, huh? What's up?
No, I said Big Tank. I don't know if I missed Big Tank, but Sweet Science Examiner. Shout out to my brother, South Central Brigade. Young World in here. I think, man, we just about got everybody. Let me see. Boss Red, Trey 57. We'll see you. And P Good. Yeah, I think we got P Good too. And then the Queens and let's see.
Yeah, they went to bed. They went to bed. Patty Dean went to bed. Love is the word still in here.
Yes. Love is the word.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lionel.
That thing with the back. Everybody.
Famous Ogun. He said, "Ball."
What's up, famous Ogun? Where you been, man? Hey, where you been, man? Hey, niggas was like, nigga, why are you wearing a mask? Why are you wearing a mask? You in the house by yourself? Well, we got the answer to that question. Shit. Yeah, nigga, like
Money in the
lights out.
ghetto. Salute. He took that L, homie. Shit, that's what happens. Shit, I don't make no excuses for nobody. He took the L. Fuck it. Yeah. And let's see. Nate Johnson, he said, "Good night, everyone." There you go. And George said he had the white tiger in the back. Man.
I was gonna get to the tiger, man. That shit was funny. That nigga had plastic.
I was gonna do it, but I had something that was really funny. And I was like, man, let me not do this to this dude, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, his
man.
background was funny as shit. It was like he was in grandma's house, but grandma's that's the grandparents' house where grandma's not mobile. You know what I mean? Where she only sits in one section of the house and the other section just stays 1975 and shit. You know what I mean? Like she's in a wheelchair. That's like, man, that shit was some old ass shit. That was like when Malcolm and Martin came over and had dinner. You know what I mean? When they went to Selma. You know what I mean?
Love is the word. Said white plastic on the wall.
Yeah, I'm telling you, grandma ain't mobile. I'm telling you, that's what it was. Grandma ain't mobile, man. Grandma wasn't mobile enough to change it and shit. So she just said, fuck it. You know, keep the plastic on it. You know, hey, you should have saw the wallpaper in the kitchen. That would have really set it off. Oh man. Yeah. That's his roommate's grandma's house. Both of them.
The channel, drop the link in there, and also hit the thumbs up, man. Before y'all get out of here, we don't say it every night, but go on and hit the thumbs up, man. This is another good one. Peoples Hernandez getting ready to drop them 5 mics on us. But shout out to Peoples Hernandez. I can see Rob G filming here, but the OG Donald Grant was in here a little earlier. He said he was in here early and he was gonna catch up on some Z's. Shout out to Deacon 305 and all the rest of the OGs. Asia Math, where you at, man? We need everybody. JJ, we ain't seen Jarvis in here tonight. But man, salute and respect and love to all of the family in the building. Catch y'all over at the boxing section, TBS. Play the song, Fred!
Oh man, the analytics looking great. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We out here having a great time in these streets. You know what I mean? LA done open up, barbershop conversations explode. Hey, I ran into a lady in the airport. She says, "I just got done watching your podcast." I'm like, "What?"
Damn, in Chicago or in LA?
At Vegas. That had a layover in Vegas. And she was like, me and my brother watch your podcast. And I was like, "No, you don't." She says, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, and finally, she was going to Cleveland or Cincinnati. She's going to Ohio. And you know how you have the gates are connected and you got to sit a seat apart from each other. And so I just sat next to her and just randomly. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, man. So yeah, what's up, People Hernandez? Yeah, man. So yeah, that made me feel good, man. I got to meet somebody that, you know, that's on the platform. Thank you. I tried to meet Tone Brown, man, but the nigga live in the suburbs, you know.
He was ducking like Canelo.
That nigga live in the suburbs. Just like who? Freddie Pendleton. Hey, I got couches. Hey, with tigers and plastics. Yeah, my roommate's coming. We got to make it quick. Hey, familiar. Oh man.
Junior, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Oh man, you can hear Fred head from a mile away. Nah, I think your head jokes are done for the day. Hey George, if you would have said that joke maybe tomorrow, it would have been funny. But see, your timing's fault. You know, it's Al Heyman's fault that joke wasn't funny. Hey, I didn't say that's almost made it a show without saying Al Heyman, dog. Damn, man.
Grandma, Granny. There go Fred hating on Al again.
Oh man, Reg is a hater this week. Oh, Reg hating like a motherfucker. Reg out here hating, man. Them nigga. Fred can't help it. No, you can't help it. You can't help it. Oh man, Reg is a racy. Nigga out there playing. Man. Nigga, Reg's pool table got black polka dots, black stripes, all black. black squares on the ball. This nigga bad. This nigga think all of South America is Mexico. Alejandro Jamon. Jamon de Bocadillos. Bocadillos de jamón and queso. I used to love that as a kid. Hey, ham sandwich for me, dog. Shit, give me a ham sandwich, man. No mustard, all male. You know what I mean? One tomato though. One tomato. Because when you got 2 or 3 or 4 tomatoes on that sliced bread, that's your handprint be going through that shit and fuck that shit. Anyways, love y'all, man. Y'all don't want to hear about my quirky food habits, man. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Mañana. Otra vez mañana. Appreciate you, DB. Love you, man. Love the chat, man. Appreciate you. Holla.